Hello, everybody. Hello. Welcome to the Thursday night ass that was promised after the 10, 14, if you count the Bullet Hell Cup, 15-hour match day. 18? I guess 18. Maybe I guess it's 18. I was gonna think of I thought it would be a funny joke to do the ass episode right after, but it was like 2 a.m. my time. So then I thought, oh, you know what? I'm just gonna go to bed. In fact, I think I watched all of UTG FNAF in bed and then got up to turn the stream off for QD. But aside from that, it was kind of a spur of the moment thing that match day was. We had the final playoffs happen, and then we decided to have more playoffs, and face-offs of the century, you know.
Hey, Noma.
Yeah?
Would you say it was...
Will you play the intro, you damn nigger?
All right, yeah. Oh, intro. 1 second.
It seems today that all you see is bullshit matches and Vochi on VG. But where are those good old-fashioned rabies that we've come to know? Schizo show is all I need. Predictions, what you've been cooking. This weekend I've been looking. All the things that make us cope and seethe. It's a Schizo show.
All right.
God damn, I love that
I keep forgetting. It's weird.
So good. How could you forget it?
The Sunday ones, it's like routine, but doing this not after PES, like I'm out of my routine. I don't know.
Well, this is our second Thursday night ass of the. We've done more on Thursday than on Sunday.
I think it's dead even right now.
What?
Yeah.
Wait, how many have we done?
4. This is the 4th one.
Like 4?
Oh,
Have we done 4?
yeah, that's right.
Oh, yeah,
This
we
is
did
the fourth one.
the
We did
post-qualifier
little
one.
mini ass.
Yeah.
We did the qualifier one.
I already forgot about the mini ass.
Yeah.
Anyway, do we
Smaller
want
Everyone
asses-
likes a mini ass.
Smaller asses tend to be more forgettable.
Fattest asses.
to introduce who's here?
Yeah, properly this time. Today I've got with me. I think every time I tried to introduce someone, the call, I've been cut off. But today I got Beebs, Brainlet, Kiyose, and Toki. I expect QD later. He usually pops in around 7 Eastern, so expect him then. Oh, silence my phone real quick, and then
Bitch.
I think tonight we have the Eastern Conference Finals for VGL 2K. I'm gonna miss probably a game and a half of that though, because I gotta run errands. But if you guys want to see AKG versus FCOG, stick around. It's been pretty good. Detroit, though yesterday he got like hopelessly drunk. I'm not sure if anyone was here for
How
that.
uncharacteristic.
Detroit, of all people, got
That
hosted
never happens.
hopelessly drunk, and it was something. I feel for the color commentator that was with him, but
He was trying his best.
he was trying his
Wait.
best.
I forgot. Was that for baseball or
No, basketball.
Wait, what day did baseball happen? Was that yesterday or the day before?
Day before.
Fuck.
I don't think Detroit was drunk for that. He was speaking rather coherently,
Okay. Well, hey,
which is unusual
Good for
for
him.
which is unusual for Detroit. Yeah.
I'm having a red letter day. I'm speaking coherently, and my liver is functioning correctly.
What a day.
Okay.
I could go more into the side event stuff after for the last ask though. People who are here, stick around on the final day. If you're here for the final day, I'll be posting the feedback poll as per usual. I haven't thought of what I'm gonna put on it yet. I'm probably gonna ask these buffoons tomorrow. I have a general idea. I have a general idea, but I have to I don't want to ask you guys the same questions over and over again. Like, oh, what PES version this, patch this. I think
Yeah,
most
we're
of
not
us-
going to ask you.
I think
version
most of
or
us.
patch
I think
ever.
most of us are pretty comfortable with what we have with both PES games available.
Go back to 21. We need 21.
See, this is why we're never asking anyone anything. Yeah. The moment someone is like, "We're going back to 21," that's just an opinion that no one really wants to hear.
And then when we go to 21, it's like, hey, can we go back to 19?
16. See, Rezo's got it.
Rezo
We're going
will
back
win
to
nothing on
16, boys.
So this is pretty
Realistically, we will do rule changes instead for VGL 21.
Yeah, we're gonna make it crazy.
Yeah, we're gonna bring back height abuse, unironically.
Yeah, we are.
Honestly,
I've decided.
I'm loving this VGL so far, like right just as it is. I don't think it needs any tweaks. I'd be cool to run. I mean, okay, pending the knockouts, who knows? Maybe they'll be shitty, but so far, I'm really loving this. I'd be cool just running another one exactly like this.
Yeah, it's kind of weird how PES is like so. I don't want to use. I don't. For lack of better words, cinematic for the anniversary. Like a very eventful.
Kino.
Yeah, very fucking Kino event we've got going on so far. Am I saying Kino?
There's been lots of good stuff.
No! I love that emote so much. It's so fucking funny.
Everything about it. There's nothing about it that I don't like.
Yeah, it's.
What about GFG losing? What about that? Don't like that.
It's great. It's my favorite. That's the best part, honestly. Like, if I could pick one part, oh, look at mine. It's smaller than everybody else's. Why?
I mean, you should be used to it.
But
why is it small?
I think when you use a link instead of the image directly, it shrinks.
Yeah, you posted sticker. The rest posted an image.
What? What do you mean the link instead of the image directly? I just hit the little button.
It's a sticker?
It's a
It's a
sticker.
sticker!
I literally told you this.
You
Star,
literally
like
told me
20
this,
minutes
right?
ago,
You literally told me this.
that I had added Kino as a sticker, and you weren't listening.
That's the only reason I'm able to post it.
Also, that was the fastest Pomu cursor cameo yet. Because I had to click to see if that was a sticker.
Wow.
Why does she stay with them?
What do you mean?
Niji Sanji is a black company.
I'm not going.
With
I'm not going.
them.
We can
We're not
go
allowed to
into
talk
this.
about this.
We can go into this next week. Or actually, not even next week. 3 days from now.
We will go into this on
Yeah.
the VTL ass.
The VTL ass.
Where
VTL ass coming
where
soon.
5 people that don't watch VTL will talk about it.
Yeah, Beeves, just bring us on. We're
Yeah, bring us
I
on,
was
Beef.
gonna,
Special guest
I was gonna say
appearances.
what? It's gonna be me and then 4 people who don't watch VTL.
But it'll be fun. It'll be
Guys,
special.
what was your
special
favorite
guest
match
appearance.
today?
I'll be like, I particularly loved.
I
going to
love the
wiki.
one. I love Phase Connect versus Shondo General.
Yeah,
My
Shondo
favorite
General. I love Shondo.
Shondo's
I love-
washed now.
She is.
I don't- yeah,
We beat her
Beans,
ass.
if you're about to
Officially
start talking to
washed.
me about Shondo, I don't know anything about this.
No, he's bringing up our pin. Actually, can I do this? Yeah. We officially
bring
washed
it
Shondo.
We are officially bigger than some
We-
people's VTuber wife.
We big leagued Shondo.
Yeah. She will never recover from this. In fact, she didn't recover so much that she's now got a job, I heard. We've
blew
not
her
talked
the-
about a fucking thing about VTL.
We actually have
a
a
real job.
we actually have a time limit today because I have to do stuff. But
All
Well,
right,
then why are
let's get
you
in.
fucking
Let's get in.
around?
you
Let's
asked
get in,
me.
let's
You
get
asked me
in.
about
All right.
Pomu. I'm gonna talk about Pomu. Get into it. Starting off with Group I, we had 2Hug Ace G to start off the day, and boy, could that have not gone any more eventful than I thought.
Boy, howdy.
Eventful in like a no goals kind of way.
Boy, howdy. Yeah, it was a very classic HG performance, wasn't it? Really.
Sure fucking was.
Reminiscent of previous HG shit performances, such as versus Kira and versus every other fucking team they ever went against, like before 2 VGLs.
Before they got good.
Yeah. They had
Yeah,
their
before I
moment.
can't even say they got good. They got good for like 1 VGL. What are we counting good as?
It was more than. Well, okay,
It was not.
if you
Check the tape.
good in the context of Ace G.
Yeah, anything is better than this, dude. We're elevating turds and flinging them at the sun. It's still gonna come back down in your face.
They won a match this VGL
against Vita Gen, but yeah.
Imagine how
what
George
the fuck are you talking
Costanza
about?
with a
They
baseball bat.
9-pointed in VGL 19
They did, yeah.
and only lost to the eventual champion.
Because of Salvation.
Mm-hmm. Because of an own goal, yeah,
I guess
that
that's
too.
true. I guess that's true. You know what?
No, not an own goal, a fuck up.
Games, you can have this.
Yeah.
You can have that one. They did eventually lose to the Chumps, and that makes them a good team.
The Chumps.
Whatever that was. Yeah, the Chumps.
The other game in that group was Vita Gen GB Pen, which went about just as expected. I think both scoring goals. Scoring goals, Zizi's goals were literally characteristically easy. I think she just got a pass on the wing towards the mid.
Are we done talking about HG2 Hug already? Because I wrote a whole fucking paragraph.
Oh, go ahead.
I had a thing as well. Yeah.
Really? Why?
Oh, Kyosa did. All right. Well, both of you, go ahead.
Because it was the first match when I rewatched today at work instead of working. It was the first one that I came across, so I wrote the most about it.
All right, go ahead.
You just gave up for every other match. You're like,
not completely. I wrote a little something for
that
every
shit
match.
Again.
The only one that I didn't write anything for, well, we'll get to it, but I just wrote meh. But no, at 12 minutes in the archive and 4 minutes in game, there was a brilliant play off a corner by 1cc Killer. There was a header direct off the corner that ended up going into the bar. She did not move, didn't jump for it at all. And because of that, it allowed her to be in a great position to deflect the follow-up by Belka.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought that was great. That was really smart. Started off horribly for 2Hug, and then about 29 minutes in, when they went +1, things immediately started tilting back in their favor. Everything for Ace G seemed to be one-on-ones, right? It was one-on-one striker against the keeper, but it was off. It was kind of off at an angle where they were out wide, and they had to kind of cut back in towards the goal, and that made things really not easy for 1cc Killer, but easy for a good keeper who's got their head on straight to kind of get most of those deflected away. I still think 2Hug really got away with one.
No, absolutely. What did you write, Scully?
I didn't write
I'm
anything.
not done,
so
by the way,
yeah, but you can go ahead. You can go ahead.
No, he said.
Oh, you're done.
Yeah, I said I figured. That's why I said go ahead. Next.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Next
Got
week.
it. So I thought I wrote something, but I guess I didn't. But I do remember that in the first half, I think 1cc Killer had like 5 saves. And I just remember the first game of the day was very exciting, at least at the first half, with a lot of opportunities of AG. So saying that they didn't score any goals, it's not really like representing about how they played.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember specifically how it went, but I just know they had a lot of shots on target.
I gotta ask QD something about this match when he shows up, because at the half, 2Hug went from P3 to P1, then they kicked off the second half, then they immediately went back to P3, and then they went right back to P1. So I wanted to ask him, like, what was the mentality there? Was this calculated, or was this, oh shit, I can't make up my fucking mind what I'm supposed to be doing here? Because I suspect that I know what it was, but I kind of want to know.
I want to give them the benefit of the doubt.
No, not really. Oh, the other thing that I wanted to say about this is that Mac was hilarious, and it was funny how pissed off he got about it was some throwaway line that Karth said, like, they're getting bailed out by the defense, and he just fucking went off.
He was like I remember it. He was like the defense is keeping them in. He was like, you fucking retard, you imbecile. Of course the defense is keeping them in. It's what the defense does. It's the only purpose of the defense is to defend. Of course the defense is defending, you fucking moron, you slime, you invertebrate. And it was great.
Karth and Mac is
hilarious,
unintentionally a really good combo because the only person that successfully calls Karth out live on air seems to be Mac most cases because it's really funny.
Well,
everyone else kind of laughs along.
Mac is really easy to piss off.
Yeah, that too.
Karth doesn't give a fuck. Like, Karth doesn't care at all. Like, it completely slid off his back. So it was just it.
Yeah,
it keeps a good combo.
It
like
keeps it
Mac,
fresh.
Mac is made for sports talk radio.
Sure, he definitely is.
I'll be sure to let him know that.
Tangent. I feel like commentary in general this cup has been like, I think I said this last week too, but like has been
good.
A lot better than usual. Like everyone's giving their best, it feels like.
Not just that, but there are more commentators than I've ever seen. I noticed this like recently, when I think like it was Tomato is usually like our total backup, and he went into the commentary channel and was like, hey, I'd really like to be like backup for a game, and there was never an opportunity to back up.
No games open.
Like never. Everyone has like wanted to be on, and when they've been on, has been great.
Like
I distinctly remember doing a match by myself though. Like I don't remember what it was.
That's what I was going to ask you.
I remember doing one, but I think that was about it.
That's what I was going to ask you. Yeah, because I remember asking Crimson. I think he said like he maybe did one total by himself. Like you probably just only did one too, huh?
It's all I can think of. I know for sure that I did one on my own because, God damn it, there's no way to say this without sounding shitty. But I remember thinking, damn, it's so easy when I can just play chance whenever I want and when I can just talk whenever I want. And I don't have to be thinking about making sure I'm not talking over somebody else. And that sounds shittier than I mean for it to.
No.
I enjoy having commentators, but mentally it is just easier when I don't have to think about that shit.
I feel like
what a jug.
I feel like after commentating with all three
that
people,
Beebs is a real asshole. This is why he had to stream a match by himself.
After commentating with all three people, you probably are the one that like forgets to say I'm gonna play a chant sometimes. So, because like when I rewatch the VOD,
I specifically don't do it because
people stop
think
talking.
There was at one point I got some feedback that I say. That I say stuff like that too much, like, okay, I'm gonna play a chant, or oh, now it's time to play the victory anthem, or whatever. That I do too much talking about it, and that it's better to just do it. So I was like, all right,
yeah,
interesting.
Okay.
So I don't announce chants so much anymore. I like sometimes I do when I know I've got like less experience, like. In VTL, I'll do it, but I usually don't for VGO.
I think most
Please announce chance. Okay.
I think most people.
I will from now on.
I think most people kind of like, especially in VGL. I think a lot of our commentators, bar two that I've seen, kind of don't have the rambling issue. Like people, like a lot of people that are in here nowadays. Kind of like are either too shy to ramble or give their space to if it's the play-by-play only or the other color commentator, like they won't try to talk over them too much.
Talk more. I talk way too goddamn much. I talk way too much during a fucking match.
I've noticed this when I'm commentating with you. It is very difficult to get a word in edgeways.
I know.
Yeah, it actually is.
I know it is. I know. I definitely am aware of this about myself. I don't know how to not do it. My thought is more like, okay, the expectation is going to be that when there's not other conversations going on, then play-by-play is going to be happening, and somebody will cut in if they need to, if they've got something. That's kind of my approach to it, and I think sometimes I am a little bit like talk heavy. But the other thing I wanted to say was that about HG2 Hug, Heavy Command Cruiser was a complete fucking mess in those final couple minutes in that match. Like, completely bottled any hope that HG had at a kind of a last minute comeback. Oh no, I'm getting lots of negative feedback now, I think. Can't talk over B. Oh, is that?
Yeah, I think so.
I only half.
Well, that's the same guy. That's the same guy who, whenever you start a match day, posts "ooh" like 40 times in the SideTube chat. So I think he likes you.
Thank you.
I think he needs to be put in a cage.
I think so too.
I think he needs to be put down.
Hello, here's Ziliana. Like I said, QD and Ziliana probably coming in later.
Yeah.
Well, we've gone through Beeb's notes on this. You want to move on to
now we can go to the second game.
Oh,
30 minutes in.
No.
Oh, he's got more. He's got more.
I've got one more.
What a timer for this thing. Man.
I'm still waiting for 2Hug Management to ever be in a losing situation, but to their credit, they did not implode in a tight match. This is a good start for them. Keep it going, I guess. But yeah, I mean they've never been down.
Yeah. And which is good for them.
Yeah, no, that's great for them. Like you can't ever implode when you're chasing a win if you're never chasing the win. So
Sure.
Exactly. Anyway, that's one match of 24.
Don't worry, I don't have a whole book full of notes for any more of this.
The thing is, the next one with Vita Gen and GB Pen, as I was saying, I think like 10 minutes ago, the GB Pen attacks were given like a million miles of space. Vita Gen kind of started coming back, but it didn't feel like a comeback that was going to amount to anything, which is kind of mean to say, but like Vita Gen like kind of looked hapless outside of that couple minutes.
Person in chat, if it were that easy, it'd have been done a long time ago.
Well, welcome to the illustrious club of having a silver medal suspended, which seems to be a growing trend in this VGL.
That doesn't matter so much.
Can we talk about
Yes, we can.
fucking DBG and how they are the luckiest, most carried
Oh,
team
wait,
in the
wait,
entire
I forgot to
world?
put- I forgot to-
over this
Wait,
game.
you
Can we
just
talk
gonna- you're
about
just
this,
gonna-
or is it too easy?
I
Is it too
forgot to-
early to talk about that?
I forgot to put this up on stream. Look at that. Oh, that's the wrong group. Take that away. Here's Group I.
God.
We can look at our predictions.
That was the
Design is
wrong
my-
group.
Did I not
There you go.
post one?
I didn't see one for A.
What?
Hear that? What do we think?
Graphic.
Wait, where's mine?
I forgot about yours after I made all of them, and I didn't want
I
to
forgot
redo
about
all of
you.
them.
Is what he
What
said.
the fuck?
God damn it, man.
And I got second place. Oh, let
You
me
did
let
get
me
second
look it up.
place. You could just
He-
bring
he
yours
was-
up.
He did the second best out of everybody, and you
He wrote
fucking
down
forgot
his
him.
he wrote down his all in like one message. Just take a screenshot of that and put it next.
I'll look it up.
Yeah, give us
Look
a
at all
screenshot.
these wrong people except Beebs. Don't worry, I get progressively more wrong as.
Hey, he
as
said
things
me
go
as well.
along.
Don't worry, it gets worse.
Hey, I got 2Hug
like-
topping,
I
right?
was-
Yeah, you guys say like he's the
I
only
was
one with
also
TV pen.
wrong.
Like almost all of us are good with 2Hug. Actually, everybody besides those two are good with 2Hug.
Mm-hmm.
Well, because who would
Yeah, we all
believe in
rated 2Hug
2Hug?
this time.
Most
We all rated
people.
2Hug this time.
Most people are
Yeah, that's
wrong.
six out of 8 believed in 2Hug.
6 out of 8 dentists believe that 2Hug would advance.
2Hug strengthens your enamel and brightens
right.
as you brush.
I think with 2Hug,
That's
I
right.
felt like they were very. Well, I mean, this group when we were predicting it was like very Someone's
He's about
got
to
to
say
advance.
something rude.
Someone's got
I
to
will
advance.
remind
right?
you that 2 of the people that believed in 2Hug also believed in Vita Gen.
That's true. He's got a true.
He's got a true hug.
He's got a true hook.
Oh.
Let me bring this up on stream. But I don't know. We did pretty okay for otherwise, I think.
Yeah, it's mostly
Nobody
everybody was
got it
50-50.
completely right, I don't
Yeah,
think,
but everyone
right?
got one right.
Yeah, everybody got one.
Yeah.
Yeah, we really got the participation award, huh?
Let me bring up Scully's and then we can move on to Group J and then we could talk about how easy it was for.
It's like Scully knew you were going to forget about him. So he went and preemptively wrote down all his shit.
That's what
I'll just say
happens when he posts
He actually
it weeks
edited
later.
his own message.
Yeah.
It was a big scandal.
I would just say I agree with Bird that if Vitagen's manager showed up, I'm not sure how much he could have done, but that was a winnable game, and they might have been able to do something.
That manager just like fucking disappeared off the face of the earth. I think they didn't even send a nightly.
Well, they never send nightlies.
They said last to nightly last year, so.
Okay.
Damn.
He was probably on fire.
And by last year, I mean
That does happen in California.
he sends a nightly yearly. Yeah.
I thought he was French.
Group J. Here we go on screen now. Our
The
predictions.
Vitagen manager was French.
Yes.
How are we
We-
looking? VGL Co. Our
Any-
certified experts.
Anybody
How
who
we-
didn't pick Feg DBG or DBG Feg is retarded.
Yes.
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 Look, I picked Digi as a joke.
I
Yeah,
also
it's
picked
true.
Digi as a joke.
The Digi export maker said Digi might actually win a game this time. When
Whoa.
when I made the case for me. So why didn't they?
Well, they sure were fucking wrong, weren't they? Jesus Christ. What idiots.
It's true, though. They might have won a game.
No,
Their
their
best
first game.
opportunity was fucking week 1 against DDLC.
And Edamon choked a breakaway.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
It was a good break.
That made me want to die.
Apology form for who?
Made me want to die watching that.
Apology form for who? Who are we apologizing to? DBG?
Boy.
Nobody needs to be apologized. There is
My
no
boy
fucking way.
advanced.
You better never say that again. If you're DBG, go fuck yourself.
Apologize for
DBG
what,
will
bro?
receive no apology from me for that fucking Lamicki shit. You
DBG
are
deserves to
fraudulent.
apologize to us for that absolutely obscene display.
They should
You know what? They
apologize to
should
Monica.
lose. They should have lost. Like
They
every-
should lose, yes.
I think they got like what 2 set piece goals in that game.
Oh yeah, no, they
Fucking-
were both free kicks.
Yeah.
Yeah, both free
yes.
kicks. Fucking learn from the best. Good job, Streak.
Yeah, I was gonna say
yes.
that's what I wrote down was for this.
Which means this
wait, where is it?
team is
Hang on.
fun because hail Satan.
This is the group
Yeah,
for a
even in
Make-A-Wish
death,
Kid
even-
Foundation who wishes for a 9-pointed group.
Yeah, was this the worst group of all time? It should be asked.
I think so.
No, this
one
isn't
of
even
the
close.
worst groups I've seen.
One of
No,
the
it
worst
had
groups
one
of all
good
time.
team in it, so it cannot be the worst.
Even
of all
that's
time.
questionable. We'll have to see
The
how they
worst
do on
is still
Saturday.
that group from VGLX that had like what 3 straight 0-0s in it with ALG, NepGen, and a couple others. That was the worst group of all time, but this is still pretty damn close.
Yeah, that was. I agree. That actually was the worst group. That was
Even in
abysmal.
death, even when it's not his team anymore, Rezo cannot escape free kick, free goal.
You must endure the pain. Now go look at your sink some more. Damn it.
Fucking GBG, go ahead and enjoy your fraudulent free advancement to survival round 2.
What do you mean
Actually,
deliberate
since
shitty
they win,
autos?
does he
Did
look at
you,
it-
did you take my post seriously about how we saw people say autos were good, so we made them all bad? That was a joke. Like all 7 of the autos submitted were tested over a week, for a couple days in a week, and then they all performed decently. And they were like, "Yeah, ship
here's
it."
a
Like, do you think
here's a fucking
Nick G was a bad
here-
auto?
Here's a question for you, and for anybody who takes that seriously. What would be the motivation for making deliberately shitty autos? Like, the thing to remember is that what we do here is we're showrunners. Like, the VGL is a show. It's about creating entertainment. There's no entertainment in watching a shitty auto get blown out. Like, Digi defied the odds and managed to not win a game. Still, and that is kind of funny in its own right. But there is less than zero motivation to make and hand out deliberately shitty autopilots. Oh, hey, cutie.
Yellow.
Hi, cutie. Yeah, that's everybody.
Right from one call to another.
But Kara, do you really think? Like again, he said that Rezo said that he made us a joke for Digi, but like he didn't know he was getting Digi. His autos were randomized. So were brainlets. So were I think.
Yeah, like the autos have always been just the exports get made ahead of time, and then it's a wheel decide for who gets what.
Basically,
Yeah,
typically.
Resso just said
talking
that
about?
because he was so mad at DBG. He
Yeah,
didn't like. He wasn't like,
wow.
I'm gonna screw over somebody.
Are we talking about just making autos and why Digis was bad?
well, Kara thought we made
Maybe
autos
intentionally?
intentionally bad, and then
I
like
remember
Oh,
talking-
because 2 weeks ago
Um,
I said, oh, we saw people say. I said in the general chat, we saw people say autos are a little good lately, and I intentionally made them all. No, it was not that.
No.
I subtweeted
as-
someone. I
As somebody
subtweeted
who's
someone. Oh, go ahead.
as somebody who's been making autos for 4CC, for like 5 years, nobody makes autos intentionally bad.
Yeah.
That's not to say that people have never made autos intentionally bad ever, because I'm pretty sure people have tried.
What
but
the fuck? Hold
way back in the day, what?
No,
Oh.
this isn't that kind of show. You don't get to
No.
come back from the
Yeah,
dead.
you don't get to call it. Sorry, we don't do resurrection episodes.
No.
Resurrection.
Um,
Oh, he left.
He left. Yeah, but no, nobody
what if I
makes.
use necromancy? Can he come in if I do that?
Does he have the craft essence? Go ahead,
That's
Judy,
only a
finish.
50%
How about
chance to be
you,
guts.
like, fucking... He can sock puppet you.
He's gonna he can just DM me. Yeah, Rezo, just DM me what you wanted to say and I'll read it. But QD, keep going. Finish.
Nobody makes autos intentionally bad. Like, nobody within the last 5 years has made an auto intentionally bad. I mean, even stretching back when autos were honestly a joke to be included, like, were filler because you needed the right format and you just didn't care and you just grabbed whatever random team, didn't even ask the board or whatever. In 4CC, nobody made those autos like intentionally bad. They either laziness. That's another thing, though. That's like some people. If it's bad and seems like really bad, it's either you didn't know, I didn't know, whoever didn't know didn't realize it was going to be that bad, or it was going to be matched up against whatever that was going to make it look that bad. Or they just didn't test it at all. Which, I mean, I've not done rather before, just because like I just had too much shit going on, so I didn't have the opportunity. I just threw something together. So
Well,
no, nobody...
and the reality is that making autos is difficult, from what I understand. It's like, think of all of the difficulties that a regular manager faces, but also you have to predict the future. You can't change anything. You have to know. Go ahead.
I'm sorry. Is this why XS is always elite? I will remind the court of the time when XS got completely blown the shit out of by MLP. XS has not always been elite. In fact, I felt so fucking bad about how bad that XS was.
He actually tried the next time he made.
I
one
tried,
of the autos and
and
gave
then
them a good one.
I just gave
you
him
know
something that I knew worked. Like, it was fucking
Wait a
CM
minute.
again.
Wait a minute, I just noticed something. Digi's losing streak started after 15. Oh, fuck.
What?
I made their auto that VGL. Oh, no.
Well, That
Wow.
kind of feeds into the
Silly
point
on a
that
team losing. Wow.
That's never
that
happened.
just
no,
kind
that
of
was
feeds
just-
into my point. I don't
Okay.
think
Well-
nobody makes an
allow
auto
me-
bad on
Not this
purpose.
feed.
Allow
Not
me to
this week,
dictate
yeah, like-
the Rezo post. He was going to come in to say how making the autos work. Basically, the easiest path for him would have been to just run 4-4-2 and 4-3-3 standard and call it a day. But he tried to make stuff entertaining and make autos with a certain gimmick and stuff that isn't already used by another team at the moment the cup is on. He is still typing, so I'll read the next one when it comes in. But
Yeah,
that's kind of how
that's
autos
about
have
what
been
we
in
said.
VGL for like
That's always how I
last
made them, or I
5
made them off
cups.
of. Or I
Did
made
they
a
ask to
couple
be
off of.
revived? Can we not just revive him? I'll put a halo on that fucking
That's
thing.
just
You
that's
do that
how I
next week.
used to do autos a lot more often back in the day. But again, when you're making them like after year after year after year, you run out of ideas.
I
And you
got
also
some
just
off of,
want an auto to do like decently well, so you're not like, oh god, I fucked up hard. So
Actually,
you just give them kind of standard stuff, and even then, it's not a guarantee.
Actually,
Looking
PSG
back,
is a 4-4-2 wide, but the lore behind PSG, you'll get in 3 days. You
Anyway,
can
the
find out
VGL,
the lore with PSG if you look closely at the team, but like I'm talking closely.
Find out next time.
But otherwise, I'll just tell you in 3 days.
Looking back at it, I think most of the other autos were bad YouTube ideas I had. Like 15s, 3 of them came off of YouTube videos, which was, I think reviews came off of a 523 video I'd seen, and same with I think Eggs was a 3-4 wide
Now,
ass 343.
is
I
this
remember.
For real divegrass or for like Pez?
No, this
shit?
was Pez. This was like Pez 19
okay.
formations that I was just like, stick around with these a couple times and see if they're functional with our rule set. It's like, okay, they work. Fuck it. Yobel.
Damn, I didn't know that they had that.
But I
Like,
think PSG is pretty decent. I think XGG is probably better, and they got 1 point because they got fucked by conditions, fucked by saves, and then
XGG is the only one that I kind of feel bad for because I think that's a good auto and it just got some harsh luck.
yeah,
Yes.
bad luck. Nick G also got really bad luck. I think XGG and Nick G were your guys' best autos, and neither of them promoted.
Yeah, sometimes you just give an auto something that should be decent, and it just doesn't end up that way due to
Yeah,
just how Pez is.
It's the main issue with autos. Like they're autos, so they can never change anything. So if
Yeah.
one bad
My
thing
prime
happens,
example
then they can't
is,
do anything about it.
My prime example is still the VGL 14 autos. Reviews, weird ass 451 bronze fullback back then was probably the one I put the most work in. It immediately got butchered by the autopilot I made in like 2 minutes.
Rezo
And
posted his
what's-
other things. He said, I tested everything against JP, and if it was able to snatch a win off a generally solid 4-4-2. So they were the test bench and weren't completely untested just to get blown up in the cup. So yes, Digi was able to get wins. DBG should still have beaten both of them, and DDLC have medaled down easily. We will not be filling out the apology form.
Ooh.
Not yet.
Yeah,
Not
that's
yet.
another.
Well, and then just as a general rule, the question to ask yourself, if you ever think, is it possible that they're doing something malicious or that they're doing something untoward, is just say, okay, well, is there any kind of entertainment motive behind doing that? Like,
They want drama.
Because again, well, yeah, I mean, and I get
High
I get
delusions.
that.
I want problems.
I'm
Always.
like,
I promise you, it's not nearly as interesting as what you think. It's more just like we kind of just want to put on an entertaining show and have fun.
Yeah, I mean it's spending so long with this, but it's like we fucked up. Auto
Yeah, never-
and it was like fucking terrible and caused so many issues. We've made like fucked up orders by accident. Sometimes they've advanced. But then like we've like fucked up pace bins or whatever, or just done things wrong or whatever, and it's caused drama that and it's not really something that any of us ever want to deal with. It's just a pain in the
No.
ass when it comes down to it. And we also, Digi is a really, really unfortunate case because there's also nothing that we gain out of having this one team suck for so long.
Yeah.
Like, it sucks that Digi fucking keeps losing. And
It's
you know,
funny
none of
in
us.
its own way, but that not to the point where it's like, yes, let's make Digi lose intentionally.
Well, yeah, but like none of us like having a guy that's involved with this. Like, you know, at the end of the day, you know, every manager is like a guy that has to be like, right, or caretaker is like, I've, you know, put the effort into this team and it sucks. You know, that's on us, and it doesn't feel good. There's nothing good about being like, you made my team suck, or like, you know, my team has sucked for 5 fucking VGLs. What's going on?
Nothing would have made me happier than to yell and scream and pop off about Edamon saving Digi from having the longest winless streak. Nothing would have made me happier than that.
You were
but
ready.
it just
I heard
didn't
it in
happen.
your
I was
voice.
ready. I was ready. I was there. I was building up to a grand climax, and it just didn't happen.
You were relying
you
on
were ready
Adam.
for that Belka moment, and it just never comes.
It didn't happen, and I was mad.
Never. I'll say. I was like trying to think, like back in the history of like this entire fucking thing, like both VGL, 4CC, whatever. Trying to think of like any moment where anybody in charge of anything did anything out of malice, and I can't really think of anything. Like the closest I can think of is German Bro trying to rig V or B.
Yeah.
But that wasn't even really malice. That was just he didn't like the team and he probably thought it would be funny.
Yeah.
And I think not even like fucking look around. Like not even like Dragon Fag. The reason he did the shit he did wasn't out of like trying to win the cup despite what other people think. He just wanted to put on a good show, and that's how he thought as a like fucking 15-year-old it would be a good show. Never attribute anything anybody here does to malice, because I don't think anybody who would do that would last very long here.
Yeah.
We are either trying to put on a good show, we think it would be funny in one way or another, and not like, haha, this team is suffering kind of funny, but just, haha, this is goofy.
Oh yeah, I guess
that was
Teams
a
that I don't like. They're teams that I don't like, but I want them to lose legitimately. Because it's funnier when that happens.
Rezo does bring up a good point. The Demessa situation.
The Demessi thing. No, not even that was really because he didn't. I mean, I guess he probably hated FNAF. Like, who didn't back then? But like, that was more him hating G-Man. Like,
Which is
I mean,
still
that's
pretty lame. But like,
it's lame. But like, why I'm even here is because I stepped out of FNAF and into 4CZG and went, hey. We don't know what's going on with your beef with our manager, but like, can you not punish us? And they did put Mike on the roster at all, which I get. It was like obviously he should have had his gold medal, but it was like it was enough to be clearly like, okay, we'll concede on this a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
So I wouldn't call that malice. That was more just unfortunate, and it didn't matter because he suffered for it. With January 15 and spring 15.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah,
But,
other point Rezo does bring up, which does get a little disheartening sometimes.
I think you're reading a whole hell of a lot into 4CCG shitpost.
Yeah,
honestly.
yeah,
which I get it can be demoralizing, but you gotta understand where you are and what you're doing. And like,
yeah, there's plenty of people in that thread who are being serious because they're, for whatever reason, I'm not even gonna get into it. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, there is some shit posters, but the problem is like there is a good percentage of them that are completely genuine in those remarks.
Well, how do you know that? How, just out of curiosity, how do you
other people kind of react here and like other places in Discord and stuff. Like you can kind of tell
people who
like,
are
the
way
attitude.
too deep in this. Let's put it that way.
Because
Yeah, well, I don't
4chan
know.
is full of mentally ill people who are actually that schizo.
I agree.
I've had
We
enough
should-
experience
we should move on
dealing
with
with
the
people.
groups.
Yeah,
I was gonna
say is, like
move on.
we've been on this ridiculous this tangent.
Sorry, I was gonna-
Whoever brought this up in chat, you were fucked.
I'll just finish by saying
hours left.
Yeah,
Go
go
back
ahead.
to the
Yeah,
chat
yeah.
logs.
Let me
Find
just-
who-
let me just finish by saying, don't attribute anything to malice. Just see it as either we thought it would be funny, whether it is or not, or we're just stupid. A lot of us are just fucking stupid. I think that's clear. I think we've made that perfectly clear how fucking retarded we are.
The VGL 11 rematch incident. Oh wait, hey, there's the manager. Hey, Beebs, ask him the question. The 2-hug guy.
Oh yeah. I'm not gonna ask him. I'm gonna ask QD.
Oh,
The manager might lie. QD. When it was halftime of Ace G 2-hug, they went from their P3 to their P1, and then as soon as they kicked off, they went right back to their P3, and then back to their P1 again, and then back to neutral. Was that a juju thing? Like, was that calculated, or did they not know what the fuck they were doing?
I don't remember them saying to do that, so it might have just been me fucking up. I think it was just me fucking up. I think.
Oh, okay.
I'm not actually sure. I don't have a good memory.
I fully I completely believe that. I'm sure that I would have done that also. When I saw that though in the replay, I was like, huh. I wonder if they couldn't make up their mind or what the deal was with that. But yeah, don't send me logs. I don't care.
No, I just don't remember.
I fully believe that because I've done that.
Yeah, to reinforce the point, I just literally don't even remember doing that. And I don't remember him saying to do that. I feel like I would remember him if he had said to do that. So I must have just fucked up. Again, just a tribute to retardation or mistakes or something.
It doesn't really matter. It was more like I'm building a psychological profile of 2-Hug's management. He actually sent me the fucking logs. I told you not to do that.
Yeah, I'm not on that computer, so I couldn't I'd have to go actually load it up, so I'm not gonna bother doing that. He can do whatever he wants.
Wait, what? My B. Oh yeah, okay, there it is.
Anyway, Group K?
It was calculated. My God, they're learning. Wait, what the fuck are we doing?
Group
PCRG versus VRG. Go.
We just skipped right over.
Fuck it. What is there to talk about? But PCRG versus VRG.
There is something to talk
PCRG
about.
wins.
Wait,
What do you mean there's something to talk about? 10 words or less.
No.
Digi didn't have a single shot on target.
It's gonna be a Zill post.
No, it's just that.
I thought you were talking about the DG game.
No, I was talking about PCRG VRG now. So that's all you need to know about this game. We had caught on caught.
What can I say? PCRG is good. PCRG good.
They were pretty good. Yeah,
they're
VRG
definitely. PCRG's defense definitely works a bit better than their offense, but it's a very good defense.
I think, to quote the words of a tactical master, I think PCRG kind of unlocked their attack against VRG. Of course, 2 of the goals came off of +2, or 1 did, 1 or 2, but their attack
it was only 1.
Okay, their attack looked a lot better.
Caught did something. That's an improvement from the previous 2 games.
Doesn't
also
count. It
purple
was on +2.
Unity, not purple Unity Chan, purple custom avatar and Unity Chan getting a 4-5 didn't help VRG at all.
How many goals came off the pause turn? That was the 3rd one.
I kind of said that this match followed a familiar pattern for VRG. You know, you're in a must-win situation. You go down 1 early. You let it cook for a little bit. You things are not progressing quickly enough, and you're effectively down 2. So you're in a situation where you got to push. They made an aggressive change, and then they gave up the 3rd, and at that point it was pretty well over. They got 1 back, but then by that point, they were still functionally down by 3.
Mm-hmm.
And so your only hope at that point is +2, and hoping for something fucky, and they got scored on. That's really about it. And I'm ready to buy into the PCRG hype.
Oh yeah, I've been hyping them up since pre-draw, and aside from a little offensive lacking in the first 2 games, they've definitely looked as good as I thought they would be.
Yeah, defense wins championships, and they got that. They got that working definitely.
Mm-hmm.
Defense does win championships. That's true.
Just want to point out that me and Bob and Toki got it exactly right.
Mm-hmm.
Order and everything.
Well, if
right.
HGG2D didn't pass VRG, I would have been up there. No, I probably wouldn't have been up there.
If they didn't give them,
I
if they
mean-
didn't give them the CCP,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, what can you say about that? They have got to be the most perhaps
not.
even more fraudulent than DBG.
No.
Which means you're
You
going to
don't
get
think
this
so?
team bullshitting
I think
its
they
way
are
to
frauds,
final
but not that big of frauds.
No, not even close.
I
to
think
DBG.
Yeah.
no, I think that the team is still good. I think that that's an outlier game, complete outlier, and I think that they're gonna go through.
They didn't look
I think
good
they're gonna
against
breathe.
the other 2 teams too. What is that then?
Right,
think they're
that's
gonna
the
go through
issue I
survival
have, is
round
they
just
didn't
fine.
look good.
I will see you on Sunday when they'll be in round of 16, but not in quarterfinals.
No, they're definitely gonna win this entire thing. I just think they're gonna fraud their way through it.
They already had that episode in
hope-
VGL 17.
I think it depends on how
Satan.
many pastebins they send this time.
the secret Pastebin 3.
Well, now that you've told them which one is the best, they're gonna know which
Well, it's the
ones
one
are
they
on
already
the
used
wall.
and won with. Well, no, they didn't win with it.
Well, I
Well, they
have
scored more goals with it.
I have on
than they had
authority
them.
that the bag manager has already given up, so HGG2D will win that game.
He always gives up. That's normal. Right?
That's just
Stop
the day
giving
ending
up.
lie.
The bag manager was born giving up. It was not good.
Listen, if MMG can beat HGG2D, you can beat HGG2D. Come on.
If D2G can beat HGG2D,
If an autopilot
D2G
D2G can stomp on HGG2D.
D2G is functionally the same team as Bag, but with a worse defense. You got it, buddy.
They're also the same team that happened from qualifiers. Didn't really do a ton, and then completely kicked the shit out of the last team they faced.
Yeah, that was weird.
That was
Honestly,
funny.
I don't know why they activated like that.
they're holding back.
We are
I
electric.
guess so.
Truly,
Unfortunately, it
we were
The
electric.
honeypot was activated, I
Yeah.
suppose. Fucking double brain.
Yeah. Unfortunate they didn't kill HGD2D, but what can you do?
Yeah.
Moving on.
I like
to
HGG2D.
Speed it up a little bit. Group L. Where is that on my list? There it is.
Oh well, this will be fucking quick.
Is this the one where you
Yeah.
put meh for, by any chance?
It was actually not. No. We
Oh,
gotta
you
wait
took
a little
fat
bit longer
zero,
for me.
0 out of 2 on this one, Leaves.
I know,
SMT
because
versus
I intentionally picked wrong.
GB Tensai versus GBFG was a funny game.
Oh, that was a really
Where-
funny game. Yeah.
Where GBFG really should have won. And I
Yeah.
think that despite going into the survival round, they're still gonna beat whatever fucking team they find there because the manager sent in a joke pace spin for a joke, and it performed like he expected.
Let's see.
As-
They
as
did.
I'm-
GBFG did send me their pastebin for tomorrow already. It is 100 lines.
Oh.
Wow.
Oh, get studying.
How many of them are +2 Gagan?
I'm gonna
Actually, not a ton of them are, to be
Oh,
Has
honest.
it
there's
already
new
been posted? Has it been
Wow, are
posted
they-
in Ask?
No, I
they
didn't.
actually
I'll
trying?
post it
They'll
later.
post it tomorrow or tonight, probably.
Yeah,
Can you
yeah.
control F Gegenpress?
Oh
Control
well,
F.
they have.
Can you just pull it up in the ass corner right now? Can we analyze it right now?
Oh, that'd
Probably
be
yeah.
giving away the secret tactic.
But,
Yeah, you can't give it away. I can post.
see.
I can post what QD's face looked like when he
What,
ust
you don't think
when he got the pace
SMTG
spin, though.
would try hard, do you?
right. This
It's
was
not
QD when he got
SMTG,
when he got the pace spin.
It's
What?
it-
Oh,
it-
that's who they already played. Never mind.
they're against Blue Archive or HGG2D, and
Alright.
HGG2D definitely would try.
I almost thought about putting QD's honest reaction in the side tube too because it's such a good emote.
You should.
Yeah,
Just
probably.
put it as QD. Fuck
Put it as QD. You could do that right now, actually.
Now every
There's
time
just,
QD goes, what? It's just gonna get posted.
Yeah. Every time QD pops up, it'll be QD in the chat.
Oh, can you put in the
there's,
desyncing ones?
4 instances of Gigan present,
What?
4 instances of +2 in this pace one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. What I said for this was basically just SMTG is a scary consistent team. In all of their matches, they've scored 2 goals, and all of them have come between 65 and 9.
They're kind of like Alter in that sense. Man who's only watched Alter games.
There they are.
Yeah.
Wait, did you desync them?
Oh, there we go.
They aren't
Interesting.
they aren't matched together. Oh, now QD's in the chat too.
I love this fucking emote.
Yeah, I love it.
Well,
Now
It's like the first one I ever really
Do the draw.
latched onto from P-Eternity.
Nothing but this emote.
Dude, there are people that have posted nothing this entire ass.
What are we gonna get?
Awakening
this
to
guy?
post.
Oh yeah,
No,
bring him up.
I
I'll
was
add
hoping
it.
you wouldn't say that. Don't give that attention. I don't want that.
Thank you, but I wish you had.
If you don't want it, I won't add it.
Look, I'm not gonna be an asshole. If the people want it, then
It is.
give
It is.
to them,
It's your.
but-
It's
Oh,
your
God.
image, Beeps.
I
I'm
want-
not gonna
I-
add the
we
Beeps
need
emote. I know that
It's
VTL has a
legitimately
Beeps
not
emote.
my-
Oh, they do? What is it?
That I've been reliably informed that Beeps hates. So I'm not gonna add one if you don't want it.
What is the beef?
The only reason they have it is because I hate it, and I made the mistake of saying that I hate it.
Yeah, see, it
I
drives him
shouldn't-
nuts.
I shouldn't have given it attention, and I did,
We,
and now it'll be there forever.
We all make that mistake, don't worry about
Yeah.
it.
It's-
Also, this fucking
I've
emote
learned my
highlights
lesson.
me, so this whole fucking...
Oops.
There's
yeah.
nothing I can do about that.
Sorry,
Sorry.
cutie.
It's fine, I'm fine with it. I don't really care.
Suffer.
The
Suffer the
entire-
side tube pings.
Yeah.
Wheel.
Yeah.
Yell.
Yeah, there's not... This is a really goofy way to end that day. I don't know. The GBFG game was pretty wacky with SMTG
said-
coming back
I
for
had
weird reasons.
Yeah, I had
And,
said that the
It
GBFG
ended in the
shithouse
saddest way possible.
GBFG shithouse both the teams they played against, and then they get shithoused in their last game. Chef's kiss. Honestly, who could write better?
Yeah, it's a pretty good script for that. It was nice that I don't know. It was kind of nice Nick G scored in all 3 of their games at least, and they had fun. They didn't walk away like fucking shit in the bed.
Well, what was sad about it for me was with the way that they played, they should have beat GFG a lot worse. Like that should have been a big win for Nick G. Yeah, it's good for them that they avoided qualifiers. They dominated that match.
Didn't
They
GFG
completely
finish with like
dominated it, and-
1-0?
I think
Yeah.
I think it was like 2-1 or something. It was better. It was better than that, but not by much. Like it was
Really kind of a piss off with that.
It was
Yeah,
a
for
really
some under the hood stuff,
unfortunate performance.
For some under the hood stuff,
Oh.
that was literally the same shit that the team ran for GBFG, and just no one felt like showing up. Like there is a good chance after this VGL, daughter, if she does poorly on the poll again, she's getting demoted. She's been kind of hovering around, getting knocked down to a silver, and I'm kind of tempted to after this cup because she has
all
played
the
like
strikers
ass.
are fucking cooked. They're all cooked. Get rid of all of them.
What's that? You said bring Wah back? Heck is a striker? Say no more.
I don't give a fuck. Wah could score. Sop is fucking cooked. Like I'm like notorious Sop fag.
Bring back Clucky.
Get
Fuck
rid
no.
of Sop. She is cooked. She's
God,
cooked.
no one's
Bring-
bringing back
what
Clucky.
is Ju-
She
is
bring back
Junior-
the only reliable
Junior's a silver,
GFG
right?
striker. The only reliable GFG striker in history, a $1 slot. But
Yeah, no,
Good.
bring,
Oh, that's
bring
been a
her
long
back.
time now.
Played, I think, like 3 times. Scored
First,
like,
first
Yeah,
goal
she was the
scorer
first ever
ever.
GFG gold. She was a a null AMF or something.
Yeah, I remember that actually. Yeah.
Remember it well.
Yep, against TWG.
People in the chat actually don't like Foul. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Bring
Hey,
back
you got a
5-7.
fucking
Hoxie is a
problem.
lost tradition in modern GFG, and it makes me sad.
That is sad. Well, okay. The problem is they gave her out too much. Like they made it
Yeah,
too
but
easy
like
to
the
get her
spirit of
again
Hoxie
and
still
unbox it
existed.
yourself.
The spirit of it still existed for like limited dolls, but now most of the events are in the archive and such. You can kind of get it
No,
from
you're
there. So
thinking
the
of
spirit.
somebody else. Foul
Oh.
is not short, and I think she does have brown hair, but I don't think she's short.
No, she looks like 5'7".
I step away for 1 minute and it turns into the GFL Discord.
Oh well,
did.
yeah, because what the same artist, right?
We got like the notorious GFG adjacent chat, the VGO chord.
I thought we were
Yeah.
the AKG chat.
We love
That comes
Well, look,
later.
we
I'm afraid
outnumber
we're the
you.
LCG chat.
we
now.
actually do.
Yeah, I
There
thought
are
we were
more
the
GFG
LCG
fans here. There are
Yeah.
more GFG fans than there are AKG fans here, which is kind of fucked up. You think that we'd rig it more for GFG?
I thought we were the bag
Yeah,
chats.
you would think. Yeah, if
Yeah,
you
we're the
ever
bag
have
chats.
any questions about whether we rig things, just remember that GFG is 47th place or
Yeah.
46th place. I can't remember.
47.
Well, they won the 47th
They won the
playoff,
47th
so
place
they're in
playoff,
46.
remember?
Does that mean that they are 47th or that
Yes,
they're
they
47th?
are
Okay.
47.
Oh, they keep-
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
are 47th. They are the second worst team in the entire league that is actually in the league proper.
And a
I
very
love,
good facade.
I love
Yeah.
this guy asking for an anus emote and then finding out it exists as soon as he posts it. Anus emote
What a
win.
pleasant
What the fuck?
Stupid. Stupid.
The world's smartest anus poster.
Anyway, in conclusion,
Anyway, I just kinda feel bad for
demote
the other
Sop,
guy.
Promote Junia.
Junia's already a silver, and she's
Make her a gold then. She's the only one that can fucking score on this team.
but she can't do anything without Sop there. It doesn't. It's it's a symbiotic relationship. If I get rid of one, the other doesn't work, and vice versa.
Then demote Sop to silver.
That's right. What I'm hearing is that we need to make 9 the gold. And
No, she was actually
Yes.
pretty crap this league.
Holy
That's
fuck.
Because she
Nine
wasn't.
gold.
She wasn't.
Someone-
yeah, she needs to be a gold.
Someone drumroll me so I could post this player of the day.
All right, player of the
Moving on.
day.
La 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 la. Look at that! It's 1cc killer. Whoa! Boop, 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 boop,
I
boop.
almost accidentally hit the
Heyo.
zero again. Fuck.
1cc killer already got a paragraph of description from Beebs, so I'm not gonna go over that again. I'll post it in the chat after.
But that was boring. I want to hear what you have to say. about
1cc
her.
killer, I feel like definitely held off. Even if the save count wasn't extraordinarily high, like she historically has gotten. It was
Fang
definitely.
Five
PTSD in the
saves.
background.
5 saves in the first half.
But it wasn't
isn't that
13
much.
saves in the whole game. She held off bangers. Yeah, she held off Ace G's entire first half, which honestly should have recorded 2 or 3 goals from Ace G. 2-hug defense didn't exist, but luckily 1cc was there. Congratulations. Clap, clap, clap. We got 90 minutes left at this, so we're gonna...
There's a reason you hold the all-time saves record for a single VGL, a single match, and the VGL itself.
So looping back around, Saturday brought us Crimson, the now internet famous commentator, starting us off
Twitter
with
eCeleb.
Twitter
Crimson.
eCeleb Crimson, the most
He's too
quoted,
big to even show up on ass anymore.
the most quoted,
He's busy.
He's on the
Yeah.
Joe Rogan show instead.
yeah, the most quoted play-by-play line of all time. I believe it was Dante with the header,
Dante with the header. Yeah.
and it's
What a
evil.
header it was.
It
Yeah, it
It
was.
was. It was.
That
Really
was
good.
We'll get to that.
cinematic as fuck. I
It was.
remember
Well-
sitting there thinking, that is one of the best looking headers I've ever seen in PES.
Oh
it
my
was
God.
Yeah.
excellent.
I just
Well,
thought
well,
of a.
Wait.
We
Wait.
need-
This is ages away.
That's ages away. Group A, but before we get to Group B, I have a really good shitpost idea. I just need someone to use as an image of a personified Crimson. I could just get King Crimson, but I'll do that after. Group A. Here's what we had
I
here.
like that the asshole burning has stopped.
Oh, it stops when I
Look at
tip
this
away.
man's still face.
There it is. We're back.
Group A. I didn't
You
see.
expectantly. Like, are you gonna click back into this window so that my asshole can burn?
I didn't see anything
Did I
from
not-
Zill, but apparently he had a pick. I just didn't see it. The group would
I
collapse.
think I picked Total War Warhammer back then, but that sounds like
I picked mine completely correctly because I knew exactly what was going to happen in
Can
this
you
group.
believe it? He had
Yep.
inside knowledge, and
The
then
insider knowledge.
Beebs did insider trading. Can you believe it?
Can you
Yeah.
believe
Wow.
it?
Chance.
I mean,
Like,
look,
Dude,
all
yeah,
I
I think
did,
only a week
we
away.
share a brain cell, so
what I do is I look at the groups and then I pick the teams that are gonna win.
Same.
it's true.
Except
Hey,
for
Scully
Group
also had it too.
Yeah.
You cheated.
Sometimes I pick wrong on purpose because
What
it's
do you
fun.
guys? Do you guys have anything to say about DRG Total War G?
No.
Do you guys have anything to
wait,
say
what?
about VN TWG?
Why did
DRG
Why did you sub out Holy Kino?
fucking
Yeah.
Kino?
Did you just call WTG? Did you call them
Warhammer G.
Warhammer
Maybe these
G.
generals should
I don't
have
know.
more
Oh,
different names.
Warhammer G?
We literally have TWG and WTG in the same group. Fuck off.
Yeah.
Total War G. I think I called them by accident.
Yeah.
DRG had a
Wolf
chance
on the
to
G.
advance if things didn't go well. But then VN decided not to show
This guy
up, so-
typed Kineo in chat. Get his ass.
Yo,
Kineo.
Get his
Neo.
Kineo.
yo.
Kineo.
Holy fucking Kineo.
Also, there is something to be
Yeah.
there is something fun to be said about WTG getting the spoon since they technically were only here because a team didn't submit anything.
Yeah.
They deserve this.
They definitely did.
It is kind of I feel bad for the thread because like as far as the Western threads go, like it's probably one that actually gets a decent turnout.
Holy
But
fuck.
They
they'll be
got
back.
3 more games than they deserve to have.
yeah, it's true they did, but
This
you
guy's
just feel
German
bad
and he
for
can't
it.
write a German word. Holy fuck. Embarrassing.
Kino is German?
Yeah.
No,
Oh.
Kino's not German. It's
What's the
fucking
full-
leveling.
What's
It's
the
a level in
full
COD
word,
Zombies, dude.
Oh, that's right. It's
Oh.
a COD
Yeah,
Zombies level.
it's short for Kino de Totem.
That's right.
Okay. Anyway, I don't really have it. I don't remember
Ah,
shit about DRG,
hey,
WTG, to be honest with you.
Why? Hey,
Let's go. Let's.
why
let's
was
go.
Holy fucking Kino
All right,
subbed off?
what do you have to say about VN Total War G?
Why was Holy fucking Kino subbed off?
So
Aha.
guys, you want to move on to Group
Fuck
B?
you!
Answer the fucking question.
Answer. Be the face for
I
this
was-
team.
I
You're
was
the
the
one that was most
manager.
pissed about it.
I wasn't the manager. Ask the manager. It wasn't me.
The
It was
funniest
the other
Okay,
part-
manager who is in
The
chat
other-
right
the
now,
other
answer the
manager-
question.
Yeah, answer the
The
question.
other manager has been banned from live managing due to my efforts. So you know what? He's never gonna live manage again. Holy fucking Kino will start every remaining game that VN is in this tournament.
What about
and
the
will
ones
not
where
be
he
subbed
subs
off.
in and gets the chant? Or is he taking that
That
chant
won't
out?
happen because he's gonna start. Well, I don't know. Unless something's in red, then he won't. But that means, only because that means that when he gets subbed on, I can play the chant. To be fair, I've been telling the streamer to play the chant
Wait.
even at 65 because it subs anyway. So fuck
Actually,
it.
Don't we have an image for this? Or is that later?
Do
The
we?
fucking
Shit,
the
you
oven?
actually, oh yeah, you can just put it on now.
We do have
Oh,
a
no, we
second.
don't have an
just
image
want to
for
move
this.
that up now.
Oh,
I don't know.
I didn't save it.
Yes!
Oh,
Good!
I didn't
Hold on,
save
let me
it.
go
It was
find
really good. Hey,
No, I got
post it.
you. I got
Post it
you.
in that. Post it in the
Okay.
ass fuckers, and I'll put it on
Yeah.
stream.
Uh,
yeah,
what I wrote about this was that VN kind of had a similar problem that to what Ace G had against Two Hug. Like every opportunity seemed like it was 1-on-1 with the keeper off at an angle, which makes it when they're sort of cutting inside like that, when they're kind of forced out and have to shoot at an angle. I think at that point it is it's advantage keeper in
Okay,
that
so
one-on-one.
really, what happened with VN in this game was that the Total War General is a very good team that's very difficult. They're a real tough nut to crack. So you kind of have to play aggressive at the start. Otherwise, they're just gonna gang rape you. And VM wasn't aggressive enough at the start. Total War went +1 immediately because they needed to win. And VN didn't match the aggression, and because they didn't match the aggression in PES 19, they got rolled real quick. They went like 2 goals down real quick. And once you're 2 goals down and you're up against a team that's +1, you're kind of fucked because you've got to outscore them while they're also on aggressive mentality.
Mhm.
So they basically just got their shit beat. That instead of going +1, they went -1, which did nothing whatsoever. So I think they were just there to stop the bleeding. It was kind of piss babby shit, to be honest.
Never Give Up got completely abused along the back line by Supreme. Like she could not mark him at all. He was constantly breaking away from her. That matchup there, I believe, was the only reason why there were 12 shots in total from TWG. Supreme was the only one who could break through, and I believe she was a big part of the reason why.
Supreme looked like they were on crack, dude. I've never seen a PES player that fast. What the fuck was that? Like, did someone give Supreme crack cocaine before the match? Holy shit. It was beating the brakes on the
TWG cheating? Why are their strikers so fast and more powerful than ours?
Yeah, it was insane. They did move crazy fast.
He absorbed all of Weg's stats and added it to himself.
Honestly, it did feel like it, because holy fuck, Weg went 4 shots all off target.
Are you not gonna post the thing?
I'm gonna. I was kind of segue to it. Here we go. Now we can. Well, I probably should have brought it up earlier. Ta-da! What was he cooking? Holy fucking Kino! I think what really sold it for me was Dozo Lad's shot attempt at 72 or something, where Dozo Lads took a shot, it was deflected, and then Dozo Lads had a second chance, and that was also off target. And I was like, come the fuck on, dude.
Yeah, I think it was
pull up the archive. Let's show it.
I gotta find it.
We need visual aid. Okay.
Well, I think the weirdest thing for me was that that they
I
had
just noticed the one at the window.
Yeah,
they had the red 77 and they subbed them off. Like, not even like at half time. It was slightly before half time. It was baffling. I didn't know.
Yeah, it was weird. It was a very weird decision.
I didn't understand it.
Yeah, your defense is falling apart. Let's find who to blame. That striker.
That's fine. You made up for it later on Sunday.
In the match that didn't count, except kind of.
Yeah, in 3 matches that didn't count, VN was the best team in the world, unbeatable.
We're
Don't sell yourself
not even gonna
short.
get to talk about any of that stuff at this rate.
Oh, we're gonna talk. Yeah.
I can talk about it. We just might not have the host.
Let me see. Is this it? No, this is. Oh
Hello?
wait, no. Yeah, it is. Hold on.
Hello?
I had to double check. I had to double check. It was
Hello?
70. It was 79 actually, not 72. 72 is some breast measurements or something. Let me see where my
That's true. It is.
fun source is. There it is. Yeah, we'll take that
It
off.
was a pretty fun source.
That was a fun source. Now we'll get this off. Put this up. I said put this up. Oh, and I have to turn it on. There we go. Now I'll stream it here so people can live react. Oh, so much effort. All right. Right here, right? Check this shit out.
Being lenient. Dozo lad S-Face.
No way.
Ron takes a shot. No, kapows!
Kino
I
would
hated
have done
this.
that.
I had to watch this live.
Kino would have
This was
made that.
I don't think I've ever.
would have made that.
I remember being in. I think I was in the voice chat for this one.
You were.
And I don't think I've ever
Wait,
been
kiss
more
your
upset
sister.
at a game.
I think this is the
Trying to
second
pass it
one.
off to
Playing
Routlets.
game.
Routlets in the box. Deep and pressure. It has to go
Was this the
back out to
second
the
one?
wing. Lifts it, kisses.
No, that was something else. Holy fuck.
I liked that. I liked the comment. Holy fucking Kino was subbed for that shot.
But yeah, it's just like, woo! Holy fucking Kino. Oh,
It was one of the most disappointing matches of of the group stage. I was genuinely really hyped for that because VN. I remember in my match day, VN looked fucking clinical. Like they looked excellent. I thought, okay, when this team goes up against TWG, that's gonna be a barn burner. Like that's gonna be one to watch. And VN just didn't show up at all.
Yeah, they were coming into that game. They were probably the best looking team out of all 48, and then they just put that out.
Yeah. It definitely was a stinker, which kind of raises my expectations for TWG in turn. So now I have a lot higher expectation for TWG into the knockout round, but VN kind of gets a cupcake match going into the Friday, where it's UTG or Alter. Hopefully Alter for them. That'd be a little easier to win that one, but we'll see. I think they could bounce back. I would have VN beating either team, really.
Yeah, me too.
The champ showed why they were the champs. Yep, that's a good call. Because there was reason to question after that draw against DRG. They looked excellent at the start, but then there was a whole lot of nothing. So they kind of put a lot of those questions to bed, I think.
Yeah, but both the first two games were a little questionable, but they, like you said, they came out and just showed why they're still a team that you don't want to get drawn against.
TBH, DRG was competitive in every match.
They were.
Yeah.
I could go for that. They were a middling team that got drawn in with two really good teams.
Yeah, I'd say they're like average. Really, they kind of played about how DRG's baseline plays, which is fine.
Right. Moving on to Group B, the one everyone has worse to say about.
Let's. I know we got the thing to get to, but I want to genuinely congratulate MMG for winning a match and actually showing up.
Yeah,
that's what I was gonna say as well.
Ironically,
that match wasn't much of a stinker as I thought it'd be, so that was kind of cool.
Wow, the seconds you stop routed attack through zero, this team does something. I wonder why.
They intentionally played with 4 medals.
Yeah, I basically just said, at MMG got the kind of feel-good result that I think a lot of people wanted to see out of them. SGG goes to qualies, and somewhere somebody cares, I'm sure.
I still wish that...
I think they do, considering recent Skullgirls news, considering there was some garbage update with that.
Not the threat cares. But...
Yeah. But still, like, I really wish Zero had done literally anything. He's got to get rid of that gurney. It's been nothing but trouble for him.
He had a good header. He had a good header pass.
Oh, one header. Well, that makes up for it.
Open finally showed up and showed why he is the only striker on this team worth a damn.
Yeah, apparently. But still, I mean, good job. I'm glad they aren't walking away like scoreless. And like they actually get some points, and
they're not going to qualies, which is
that too.
Again, that's the real that's the real prize in terms of winning a match, is that you don't have to take a chance of dying before you even get to the starting line in your next shot out.
And for SGG, they've been in qualifiers before and gotten out, so I wouldn't be extremely worried.
I don't know if the guys that were there when SGG was in qualifiers are still around.
He was.
Oh, he was. I saw him. Qualifiers are cancer. Yeah. Maybe you shouldn't suck, buddy. You fucking shitter. No goals. Hello?
SGG, I have a lot more confidence in qualifiers just because they'll be an autopilot. So... there's a chance
they were an autopilot in this.
Well, no, but what I'm saying is they'll have a different autopilot export, so they might actually be good. All the managed
they're
teams,
one of the only autos that keep submitting their
teams, all the managed teams that are going to be in the qualies are still going to be managed by the same people that got them there in the first place, presumably. So
Counterpoint: SGG is the only auto that keeps some own tactics.
Back and forth.
keeps
So it's not
what?
guaranteed.
You
Submitting tactics.
submitting tactics. Okay. For some reason, he keeps cutting out for me.
Yeah, he keeps clipping.
Oh. Thanks, Discord. Very cool.
It's probably Discord. It's probably echo cancellation or something. Stupid. Retard shit. I was like, eat this orange slice gummy.
Oh, are you also having dinner? Yeah.
Holy shit!
I had
Fruit gummy?
dinner. I'm just eating like a yeah.
Fruit
'Cause
gummy?
he's eating his Flintstone gummies.
He's having.
No,
his
they're like the
fruit
little
gummy.
orange slices that have sugar on them.
I
like
actually
gummies.
did not have
Oh, those
carrots for
guys.
dinner today. Tonight.
What the fuck?
I had them for lunch instead.
Oh, okay.
No.
Your eyesight's gone, mate. You know,
Anyway,
hey, you guys want to talk about a game that had 1,382 viewers in attendance?
That's pretty
but
fucked up,
who would
bro.
care about such a thing?
That was
Yeah, me
pretty
neither.
fucked
Group
up.
C.
Group C. What do we got here? There it is. No, wait, that's not it. Good thing I didn't hit OK. Group C.
skip.
Dante with the header. So true.
Dante
Dante
with the
people
header.
people are
Dante
forgetting.
with
It's
the
not
header.
just Dante with the header. It was
No.
Dante with the header. Dante.
And it's
Dante.
2-2.
I was
I'm
saying
gonna
stuff in
fucking
that too,
hot-
but nobody
hot-
cares about that.
Fucking hot
Oh my God.
Crimson for the rest of his life with that quote.
It's so
Hey,
fucked up to me that
He's gonna
there's
get his
just
next
a bunch
job
of
interview.
random assholes on Twitter, like a ton of random assholes on Twitter that know what me and Crimson sound like now.
He's
like
gonna get his
another-
next
is
job
that- is it
interview
your
and they're gonna
first
point him
time?
out.
No,
Like,
it's
hey, aren't
just
you the Dante guy?
it's less. No, I mean I've been in fucking like 4CC with that kind of fucking. It's more just the location than anything. It's like different when it's like, oh, it's 100 or 1,000 people on 4chan. But it's like a bunch of people on some random ass corner of Twitter or something. It's like, what the fuck?
Crimson already got calls by the MLS for commentary contracts.
Yeah, that's,
I'd believe it.
It wasn't.
he's
Yeah,
going to be
the thing
commentating
is
FCC
like,
games from now
like
on.
like the 4CC has had external exposure. Like we've
Yeah.
been on like Reddit a few times.
Sure, yeah.
Been on like Facebook, etc. But I don't remember a
We've
time
been on
when
Reddit a few times, Stokey 2023.
4CC has been on Reddit a few times. I've seen it a few times. It's been,
Yeah,
it gets
someone made a
posted-
fucking subreddit for it. Never used it. Like,
and
like, why would you?
it was. I
Thanks.
remember it very clearly because it always has one smart ass every single time it gets posted. There's some smart ass who watches it and like, people are finally finding the 4CC. Isn't it wonderful? It's like, dude, what the fuck are you doing here? what kind of smart douchebag are you trying to be? And it's Total War, not Total War. It's TG. They're always from fucking TG. TG is
Yeah,
the
there was-
Reddit board. There was Reddit board in the 4CC. It's always some dude from TG. In fact,
There
I
was
could
some
bring
guy
up-
that was like that too in the VGL. I saw like people were linking tweets about it. It's like some guy was like, "Oh, people are finally noticing the VGL." It's like,
Yeah,
Wow,
they-
great.
what are you talking? Stop it! Fuck off! That's not. What are you doing here? Why were you here? Why are you? Why?
But yeah,
Guys, the mind-blowing secret people realize when some people involved in the 4CC also use Twitter.
I know.
actually,
Disgusting.
I messaged the because I use Twitter. Sue me. I messaged the guy that made the Dante model, and because he was the very strange individual that that retweeted the original tweet, which actually got deleted. And then his retweet got even more traction. And that was like
Yeah.
it was like tens of thousands of people watched the video, and like several
Jesus.
thousand people liked it. It was
Yeah.
fucked up actually. Like I saw the engagement. Like it was over 100,000 people eventually saw that video.
Yeah,
Um,
that's kind of more the fucked up thing. It's like, yeah, you get numbers here sometimes, like, but it's just kind of crazy, the reach. You don't really
Yeah.
feel it.
Fucking Rezo.
Like the only.
But yeah, it's and then I messaged him after, and it was like, just being like, don't directly link us, please. Basically,
Yeah.
But I mean, well,
Because I'm sure the model guy
is just too
the
much.
the model guy
got-
definitely the model guy definitely is gonna come watch, and I think he doesn't give a shit about people like being
He's
the most
Argentinian,
horrible people in the world.
he's
So
probably
he's used to
racist
it.
anyway.
Yeah, he's probably racist anyway. But like we don't want to clean up the mess you might make. Is the thing.
Well,
You can
I
come
just wanna
watch.
Say that's disgusting. I can't believe that the artist would be a racist. I can't. I won't stand idly by while we use the model made by a racist.
You of all people.
You're like
What?
number one
You of all
racist.
people.
You of all people.
Some dude in
Beans
chat.
up the Capri.
Capri. Okay, first of all, I don't care how young you are. Capri is
Fuck
not
you,
a thing.
I'm
That is
getting
not a
rizzed
thing. Capri is not a thing. Like no fucking.
How do
shot.
gacha fags come to terms with gachas being popular with normal fags? My Face Win, the series for the video game and a franchise I like, sells 1 million copies. And I realized
What
that
the
one of them
what
was
the
a
fuck
Twitter
does that
fag.
mean? Like, what the fuck does that mean?
How
Mega
did
Man?
gacha fags
You
come
think-
to...
you think-
Yeah!
Mega Man?
Mega Man
Like,
is
you
not
just
popular with normal fags? What the fuck are you talking about?
I'm sure you
That-
killed.
that
I'm
is
sure
like-
you
oh,
killed
that is
yourself
like
when the
memes,
Battle
like,
Network
Nobody likes Mega
when the
Man.
Battle Network collection sold 1 million copies.
That is the most like mid 2010s hipster comment I have heard today.
What the
Yeah,
fuck
probably
did
ever.
he mean by this?
Mega Man is
Bullshit!
Bro, go type up Super Smash Bros. Mega Man
Mega
character
Man.
reaction, and you're gonna fucking
Bro.
your mind will
Alright.
melt.
Listen, you gotta be 18 to use this site, you know that, right? I know if you're like a zoomer, it's like, oh, Mega Man isn't popular with normal fags. I guess if you're under the age of 18, that's true. Yeah, it's never been popular.
Wait, what?
Like the Mega Man,
is
Mega Man.
Mega Man. Like,
Fucking,
that's what
maybe
I'm
Mega Man's not
What I'm
popular with
saying
the
is if you're under the age of 18, you never saw when Mega Man was actually popular.
like the 30-year-old,
Yes.
the 30-year-old normal fags. They know Mega Man. My
18
fucking
years
dad.
ago was
I
just
don't even
fucking
believe that.
2002
No, I don't-
or 2001.
I don't believe that because even when like I was on forums, I'm probably the youngest here. It's like Mega Man was very popular. People use like Mega Man sprites as their fucking forum.
They're sprite
avatars.
comics,
Dude,
too.
one of my first
Yeah, those are
internet
making
communities
sprite
was
comics.
fucking bobandgeorge.com.
Yeah,
That
that's the
was
first one I
the
think
fucking
of.
web
The
comics.
AOC
Yeah.
comics,
George.
yeah.
Shit I made on Bob and George is on there right now when I was like 16. It's on there right now. You can go look. But
Yeah,
like,
like ZX was coming out when I was a kid. It was great. I had
Yeah.
ZX on fucking DS. It was great. You know, people were playing it. It was people, and not just that. Like that was the era.
There's
of, like,
literally,
YouTubers, like,
there's literally a
video game
band called the
YouTubers.
Proto Men.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was like the fucking the era of like video game
can't-
YouTubers, and they all played it, and they all loved it, and they all
who
shielded
do
it.
you
and
think
the
those
songs
collections
about
are
it.
selling to? Not new fags. Don't move the goalposts. We're talking about normal fags, not new fags.
Gentlemen, I look, I would love to continue this conversation.
Yeah,
but
you're right.
We've got 58 minutes to
We
make
do.
it through an entire 18-hour match day and the rest of this one,
We do.
All right.
which I don't think
All
is
right,
going to
guys.
happen. There's
All
no
right,
chance.
you know what? You know what? So what? Do we have anything else to say on LCG versus AKG? It was probably fucking.
It was a
match.
really,
skipped
really
it,
I'm gonna
good
be honest.
magic.
Wait, I
I
thought
love
we
the
skipped
match.
it. We weren't joking
It was
with
an
that.
instant classic.
We were
It was
talking
one of
about
the
like
rare.
yeah.
Good.
No, go.
Okay, yeah, I'll go. It was the rare, massively hyped up match that actually lived up to expectations. Two mega markets playing in a massively hyped match with real stakes, and it actually lived up to the hype. It was a back and forth, knockdown, drag out affair that went down to the final seconds. It was an all-timer for sure. I think people are going to be rewatching that one for years to come.
It was amazing to see. It was amazing to see both threads simultaneously go. It's over and we're
Oh
back.
god, that was so fucking funny. Like you could look at the timestamps from posts on each of them. One of them's going, "It's over," like just spamming it, and the other one is just going, "We're so back," spamming it at the exact same time.
And then you
Like,
watch
it was
the
a good
to the
Split.
inverse.
It was a good split. That was one thing I was worried that like LCG was just gonna dom the chat, but no, actually the split was really even. It was
like-
really good.
Well, we don't know how many people didn't pick a color. There's official stats for how many people picked the LCG one and the AKG one. Both were over 100. Well, LCG was over 300, but still. A lot of people showed up for both sides. I think even the people that didn't use either color was rooting for a side. So,
well, no, I mean, it's easy to forget because they've been around for a little while now. They've found some success. AKG is still fucking massive. They're still a massive market.
Yeah.
Just, I mean, they are dwarfed a little bit by fucking big market worst Korea, but
Right.
I mean, they're still a massive fan base that shows up to watch this team play.
Yeah. LCG are going through the same thing that AKG did basically when they started and really took off, which is like so much attention, so much like thread interaction and discussion and stuff, like days after it happens. Like OC production's off the charts, like they're going hard on it. It's the same thing.
It's
HG
reminding me a
did.
lot of the early days of
which is good.
GFG.
That's exactly what I was going to say.
Yeah,
It reminds
exactly.
me of GFG and VGL 11 and 12. Like, teams go through these cycles, especially the mega market gotchas just go through these cycles. And I mean, that's where LCG is. That's why it makes me happy to see them. I mean, I don't want to say hitting their apex or hitting their zenith, but they have, again, 2 weeks in a row, they've had incredible matches that sometimes as a team you wait an entire lifetime of a team to have a match play out in that way, where it's like it's really exciting and triumphant in the case of the 90+ winner, and then just still exciting and right down to the wire even in the loss against AKG.
Yeah, even if they eat shit tomorrow, like they got a good start. Like, I mean, AKG got like fucking a spoon for their first tournament, yet they still kept coming back.
Hey, look, that own
fucking
goal.
GFG got to like
that own goal, that one own goal, I suffered through so much.
Remember that one time we spooned?
Fucking math tags, yeah. That was all on Myrtle, to be fair. Like,
no, yeah, the Mathlets got the blame for that, but Myrtle she kicked it right
Myrtle's
into his face.
Never forget
But
the
anyway,
my match day is going to be an ass episode by itself.
Yeah. But
we're not going to talk about the playoffs, right?
No,
Playoffs?
you know what?
Playoffs.
We can like briefly mention them, but like, go watch them. Fuck it.
Yeah, just go watch them.
You know where they are. They're up there now.
They're really fun.
They were fun.
We'll talk about the playoffs in the last ass because that's where they belong.
Fair.
Group C though, we're talking about these two big teams. Bag also had over 1,000 for that one, which was kind of shocking. I thought everyone would fuck off, but we kept 4 digits for that, with 1,000 people watching GGG Bag. And they kind of got the same-ish game, except the keepers were more efficient in saving.
This was the one that I said meh for.
Really?
I thought it was
to live up to what they had to follow.
It was intense in nature, but it wasn't back and forth goals. It was kind of like a who was gonna crack. Like that after the Atsui equalizer, I was thinking someone's going to get that second goal, and like it was like building up to it, and then it just didn't happen. It was a really good match.
I was kind of expecting a little more for the scoreline in this one, and it was like a hard act to follow, but it was pretty good still.
Yeah,
I think
Bag
both
already
teams really
had the-
showed how they're both deserve to go to the knockout round.
Yeah, Bag already had the 3-4 game a week ago.
Yeah,
True.
They had a big time banger. It's just I mean, not every match that LCG or Bag plays can be a huge banger. But yeah, this was one that was like kind of just understated, competent play out of both teams. And, that was about it.
Killed Uma too, didn't it?
It did.
The draw, yeah.
Oh
It
yeah,
didn't matter anyways because as the next match pointed out,
Yeah.
I actually have
And
not
Uma
seen.
loses
I
again.
actually had not seen the Uma PMM match, and I still haven't. I was out ordering tacos during that game, and I came back and it was over. Apparently, Uma looked bad.
This is very important. Street tacos.
Fish tacos.
Okay. So then
That could still be a street taco. I've had street tacos.
It wasn't.
They
It
were
was
fish tacos.
Yeah, they were kind of fat though.
but it wasn't like those good ass street tacos. Then.
No, but I have a place for that.
Yeah, I've had
they
a
don't-
set of those.
They don't have.
Yeah.
They don't serve fish tacos there, so I have to go somewhere else for that.
All right. Well, anyway, Group D.
Yeah, I don't really have anything.
I don't have anything to
about
say
the
for Uma PMMM, so
Uma. I
you
don't
know
really
what
remember, really. I mean, good on PMMM to get a win, I suppose, and that's kind of it.
Yeah,
Same about Uma.
I said PMMM never looked bad. They got hosed hard against Bag, and it was all, you know. I mean, that's really about that's really about it, isn't it? Like that's kind of where things went so sideways for them. Like it's understandable losing against GGG, certified good team GGG.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, when they caught that loss instead of a draw against Bag, there was no coming back.
I feel like Uma could have done great things in most other groups too.
Probably,
drawing Bag was a good
I
effort.
remember taking an incredible amount of flack for saying that Uma was shit, and now they're going back to qualifiers. So where you at? I don't see anybody that talks shit to me when I say, even though I picked Uma to go through with that. I
Yeah,
don't
so
see
did
anybody who talks shit to me.
We just listen. You can't blame us. Uma and Bag are very rootable teams. Okay.
Where
We just
are
wanted
all
them to
the
go
purple
through.
names? I don't see them anymore.
Where's Cunny Soup at? My favorite.
Yeah, where you
Where
at?
are the Lysu
What
Nisus?
colors you wearing
Yeah.
these days?
No Lysu
I,
nice.
I forgot that that's who it was, but yeah, that is who it was.
Yeah, I remember. See, I remember our chat viewers. That's that way I could build a parasocial
I'm
relationship
glad you
with
do,
them.
because I don't.
Yeah, dude, I'm all about the
I don't remember a
parasocial
single
experience.
one of them.
See, all you guys, you're all my friends. Get that into your head.
Aw.
Yeah, no, that's a fair shout. I mean, they did definitely get drawn into a murder group.
They did.
Yeah,
They did.
and they can
This
walk
was
away
a
from the
brutal
group that this was. Yeah, it was brutal, and also this is their best performance regardless, even though it's at the bottom of a group stage draw
They
or a
can-
group.
They can at
But
least
hey,
look back and say that they were competitive. Maybe not in the last
Yeah.
game, but in the first two games they were competitive.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm in a tsundere relationship with Beebs. Which of us is the tsundere?
well,
who's the soon and who's the dede? Yeah.
I don't think
Oh,
either
no,
of you
I
have the
assumed
capacity.
one of us was just both.
Oh. Yeah.
No, not me.
But,
I
both
hate you.
You. Wait,
so
that does
mean.
mean.
Fuck.
What the fuck?
Yeah, see?
Group D.
Yeah, Group D.
Group
D.
This one was all over the place.
Yeah, Idol really came out when they needed to. Beat up UTG some. Fucking fat bitch. I swear to God. I
That
cannot
was the
believe that.
flop of the
Still.
century. That
Holy
was
shit.
insane.
Now, so what? It was hard to see because he was on a wheelchair. But what happened was because I'm testing, so I see every animation. It wasn't Milicia. His player, if he was a real player, his arm swung back and slapped her in the face.
His arm.
Yeah,
His
which
arm,
which
okay.
always results in the other player falling down, holding their face, and then a yellow card.
Oh.
He gave her the forearm.
Okay, I was
Right.
looking.
Yeah,
I kept
okay.
watching in the
Several
shadows
times.
because I'm like, was it the foot trip or something? But like, not even the shadows aligned for that, so it looked like a genuine flop.
Yeah,
that
it did
shit
just
on
look
the
like a
screen.
fucking dive.
When he's just a little guy on a wheelchair, it makes everything else look a little
Yeah,
weirder.
it's like when you can, if it's with the feet, like a normal foul, like you can tell with the shadows of the feet is still there, but like with the arm slap, like yeah, you can't see that. So, huh? He's just an innocent. He's just an innocent man. We're just normal men. We're just innocent men.
men.
It's
So
just a little
I think
creepy
the only
boy.
person that got it completely wrong was Toki with XGG gig. Everyone else kind of got one of every team.
Yeah, whatever.
Oh, okay. I thought you were gonna say
Yeah,
something.
fuck you.
Okay.
I wanted to believe in
Whatever, bitch.
XGG, but yeah, unfortunately they weren't handed the best auto. I just don't trust in 77 strikers myself.
No, I think usually
oh.
XGG just had a little bit of bad luck because their first game
Yeah.
against UTG, they kind of got Star Walkered a little bit.
Yeah.
Against At, I think At was the better team, but it was still a 90 plus. I think that killed them. And then against Gig, I know I'm the guy who says conditions don't matter, but when your entire meta midfield is in bad condition,
Yeah.
you're gonna feel that.
Yeah.
So what you're saying is that they do matter.
If
Just
all
so that
if-
we're keeping track of.
Midfield conditions, full back conditions have always mattered. Every other condition doesn't matter.
if your entire midfield, every single one, is in bad condition, okay, yeah, you're probably gonna play bad.
Well, Pones are
Okay,
saying conditions
interesting.
don't matter, so.
You
Wheel.
Yell.
Oh, he's okay. I'll take it back.
Has
He's
Ponza
Ideal.
ever topped a group? I don't know. Wait. Oh shit.
Oh,
Oh
shit.
shit! He can't send in the right boots ID though.
We'll get there. We'll
Wait,
get there.
Hold it, beams. That comes later.
But like with
fucking
No, go ahead.
UTG at I said basically that's how you cut a hot team coming off a fluky result down to size. Like
Yeah.
that was textbook competent at shit that we're used to seeing, and that this result just made me feel even worse for Gig because to me UTG seemed like a distinctly average team that just went fucking god mode on Gig, and because of that they just functionally shut out any chance that Gig had at advancement.
Yeah, I
That-
agree with that.
That result fucked them so hard. Because you think, okay, my opponents, if I'm Gig, my opponents are at UTG and then XGG. Well, what results would I want to have? That is a really good team, so obviously you want the win, but I'll take a draw. I'll take getting some points out of that affair, but then I need to take care of business against my other two opponents. Well, they got a more than adequate result against XGG, but that UTG match just, it's hard to overstate how devastating that whole thing was.
Well, yeah, it's just like whenever. I mean, it can happen in knockouts too, but whenever you're in groups, you just hope, because there's like 2 times a tournament that a team just goes god mode for no reason, and you always hope, oh, I don't want to be the team that's on the losing end of a god mode, and
Yeah,
Gig just
and
topped that.
it came at the worst time for Gig, the very worst time possible. That, I mean, you get like, I mean, I would say that's a better than average result there, but because that one was so lopsided, it just they had functionally no shot after that. Yeah, it was I genuinely was like feeling bad, and yeah, UTG going through over Gig is proof that the better team isn't always the team that advances, because I think Gig is better than UTG, but for that one match they were not.
Yeah.
Got anything else to add?
I don't know. I saw what was posted in the general channel and I laughed and I forgot what I was going to say in response to you.
Oh.
Oh yeah, the Oadi does.
No, before
Yeah.
that.
Oh, the. Yeah.
Holy fuck.
Wait, what happened? I missed it.
Oh, it's in the general.
It's in the general Discord
whatever.
channel. Yeah, scroll up. No, yeah, scroll up. It's the
Second.
last post. Holy
Second.
fuck.
That's-
I said it before in Discord, but fucking if this guy could make tactics as good as he made posts, we'd be a top 8 team, dude. Fuck. Group E. I have the next image queued up for that for the other
God
thing too.
damn it, ALG.
But let me pull the predictions
out.
up. There you go.
You had a lead in this. Things were looking up. Of course, everything falls apart. Although on the other hand, maybe this is repentance because it took me fucking 200 rolls to get goddamn New Jersey. Fuck you.
Shout outs to those. Oh, who was the player of the day for day 8? I didn't make the image yet. Hold on. keep talking. Keep talking.
All right.
See,
Well,
I watched this game and I was very upset because, my girl, Atago, made a perfect pinpoint pass to Enterprise, just right over the top, and she didn't shoot. She just ran it straight into the keeper.
Yeah.
Fucking
Oh, this was
I'll just
the
say-
FNAF
I'll just
versus
say what
ALG game.
Yeah.
yeah.
It's a funny one.
I'll just say what I said in the rig shop. All on FNAF. Easy money. ALG will let you down every time. They have scored up to this point, and again, I don't know why the line was so good on ALG FNAF, but ALG up to that point had scored 1 goal. 1. How can
They
you think,
did, huh?
yeah,
how can
that's
you
true.
think that team is gonna beat FNAF?
Because FNAF defense is that abhorrent.
And they kind of shot themselves in the foot against
It's
SS13 bit.
yeah,
No,
like they.
I was considering the own goal one that they did not score. They scored 1 legitimate goal against SS13G, and the other one was a fuck up that they really didn't contribute that much to.
Yeah, I think it was gonna. I don't know. ALG just weren't. You're right. They weren't really bringing it this cup. I think everybody kind of hopes they do, but they kind of didn't. Still,
They almost did.
they almost did. I mean, they almost grabbed that. They grasped the sun a little bit, but then they get too close, and then they fucking die. The Essex faces they fall into the ocean.
This was.
Do you want to know what made this extra
this
painful?
should have been the worst group. This should have been the worst group in the PG League.
Want to know what
really
made this
should've,
extra painful for ALG
Yeah.
before this match? Essex got a new skin hours before this match happened. God damn it!
Well, she was
Oh,
distracted
yeah,
by
well,
getting a new
because
skin. Then.
Yeah, because that the hype video and the well, wait, was it the hype video or was it the
Yeah, remember
halftime?
it was the
Whatever
hype
I think it was-
video. Remember the hype video with the 20 second? That was a good one.
Yeah.
In
But,
this VGL, we were shit. But in that VGL, we were also shit.
I think AOG's
is-
hype videos are very fun. I hope they
Nothing's
continue making them.
changed.
They're
They're
good.
fun,
I hope they stop
they're
cursing
fun.
themselves.
I get.
I don't know.
You know what? You just the same as fucking the FGOG manager. ALG. If your tactics were as good as your hype videos, you'd have won a VGO.
I don't know how you want to take this. Take it however you want, but the decent quality hype video that just happens to be like kind of bit of a jerk off to your team, but still like nice for your team specifically. It's kind of giving off a Y vibe. Whereas SDA would just make like hype videos talking about, oh, the team's doing like, look at the history of the team. It's like we're proud of our team, and then they just get fucking bodied. I mean, not so much as recently, but like, you know what I mean, classically.
If you're gonna do that, you kind of have to make sure that you've got something decent. that you're not gonna look sad and pathetic in the ensuing match against Space Station 13.
You know what? Now that you mention this, I just had a hilarious theory with ALG now. Because Y only got good after Y's management remembered, they found out that he hadn't actually have a second controller running for 8 fucking years worth of tests. I am betting the ALG management is much the same.
ALG has 2 managers.
Legitimately
they can't
don't
both
believe
be like that.
I think
They
to
can't
me that
both-
sounds like
See,
bullshit.
I didn't at first.
How
too.
do you go 8 years without knowing that?
Oh,
That's
I believe
not-
that.
that's-
Oh, I believe it given who it is. Like he is dumber than a bag of rocks sometimes.
I am very familiar. Well, not very familiar, but I'm familiar enough with SDA to know that. Yeah, that's about. That seems right. Yeah.
That's the part where I'm like, it sounded like bullshit, but I'm like,
That explains a lot, actually.
It blows me away that there are people in the cup dumber than me.
Oh yeah.
There are a lot of
Oh
them.
yeah. You don't sell
I
yourself too
feel
short, but yeah.
like the world's biggest retard. And
No.
but there are people out there more stupid and unaware than I am.
There's always someone better than you out there, including it being
I feel
retarded.
inadequate.
Good job on FNAF, I guess, for getting an offense going again. They kind of feel shaky still, though. I don't know how they're gonna do in survival.
Well, what they're in SR2, right?
They
Or-
are, yeah, they are, which isn't too
Oh,
bad.
yeah,
They did get through
no,
on
they're-
6, but they're not. They didn't look the best in this group still.
They're gonna be playing against DBG. Easy win. Nigtor, put my money in now.
Well, they're probably gonna
FNAF
face
over
a GB
DBG.
pen.
No, there's no way that they lose to a GB pen down a medal. That would be absurd.
Again, down a metal teams haven't been bad.
Mm-hmm.
Only 2 losses.
Yeah, that's true.
Anyway, SS13G versus Forza.
We got an image for
Lost
that.
to win.
We got an
do
image
have an
for
image
that.
for that.
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Ta-da!
Hey!
Dude, I was watching that match. Okay, I was buying like
Look
pants.
at his tits.
I was buying pants, right? And then like I had the match on, and when I saw what was happening,
Wait, where were you buying pants?
I was buying pants at like
actually, no, Mo.
The pants store?
Came up with a good idea. Play some clown music over while you're reading all this over.
I can't. That gets claimed.
Damn it! God damn it!
But yeah,
Wait, somebody owns the copyright on that?
yeah, and that gets claimed on
Yeah.
Twitch for some reason.
God damn it!
Yeah.
I don't believe that.
And I
Do it
kind of
anyway.
wanted people to hear us talk, but
Right. Yeah.
royalty-free clown music, retard. All right, guess what? I'm gonna shut you. I'm gonna shut you up again. Speak to me like that one more time. But I was watching the match. I was watching the match at this department store, right? And I was like, all right, I'll play that one just because you posted it.
That one isn't claimed, so.
But with this match, right? Actually, I wanna adjust the volume on this. I can't do it in the preview. With this match, when I saw what was happening, I was laughing so hard I had to leave the store, and I was like, someone asked me if I was okay, and I'm like, yeah, I'm fine. I just couldn't believe what I was watching, because the game was back and forth, not back and forth, it was a mess, and it was fucking SS13G with fucking clown tits, Skullgirls fucking shittery. I got an export nightly from this fucker that said SS13G fixed clown aesthetics.ted, and I'm like, okay, I don't know what was wrong with clown, but if it's done and it's fixed, that's fine, I'll put it in. I pass the save over, it goes through aesthetic checks. No one tells me anything, because when I did the ATF, I didn't get any problems. I must have skipped SS13G. But when he checked it off, he didn't see any problems. He must have skipped SS13G. The match happens, and there's both these teams are playing against each other, and then suddenly, all of a sudden, we see fucking clown as big cock or whatever. And then we also see, who was it? Shantae refugees with tits. And I don't even know what SS13G player that was supposed to be.
Yeah, that was Scrungularity.
Random player was
It was
loading a center
Scrungularity with
Cogger,
fucking Shantae's head and a skeegee body.
Yeah,
That
that was the part that
ridiculous.
got me. Was like, okay, the rest of it I could make sense, because like I think SS13 was on SGG's old slot in the past, and then there's just a random.
The model
SK
IDs and the boot IDs were wrong. How?
I will let you in on a little thing. Like, before every match day, I run, like, to make sure that aesthetics and everything are in, make sure that stadiums work and all that shit. I, like, simulate a match day to make sure that there's nothing that crashes the game or anything. That slipped by me, too. I didn't, I'm
that slipped by
specifically on
3
the
people.
lookout for broken shit. And somehow it just didn't register with me that, like, oh, hey, Clown's got big cocks sticking out of his forehead, and Strungularity has tits and Shantae's head.
Fucking Foster sabotage is what it is. I guess fucking so,
So Foreground has has written a script for a while now, and there's a 19 version of it now where you can run it through Python or a command window and compare two edits. So if you keep like a deadline edit and like the nightly edit, you compare them to, and it'll tell you like what's different between them in terms of model, boot IDs, all that kind of stuff. And there's also a script for automatically fixing it, so you don't have to do it manually. I should have probably given that to you, but also if I had, this wouldn't have happened.
wouldn't have
And I think this is a good trade-off. I'm not gonna give you the thing.
I thought AKG LCG was the most match of the tournament votes I'd ever see. SS13G and 4s that came close in those daily polls.
That had some weird ass goal scorers
It
too.
did.
Like there was
Yeah.
oh shit, it's loose for SS13G and fucking Lancho Wen for Forza. It's like, what?
And and SS13G almost came back at one point. Like,
Yeah,
holy
it was
fuck.
just a good match. Good
It
way
was
to
such a
kinda
good match.
start off the day there.
Unfortunately, the rest of the day, at least till the end, didn't really follow suit. The rest of it was kind of not great.
Fucking El Vocho.
Oh yeah.
Okay, that I don't think that was actually his. I don't know if that was actually his fault. Like it's hard to tell with El Vocho.
Here comes the El Vocho
Beebs,
defender.
We're looping.
No bullshit defense
we're
force.
looping
up the
Beebs.
I'm not going to tell you to pull up the anything this time. All I'll say is that it showed up as a ball winning area, I think.
Oh yeah,
But
that's
then
right.
it also showed up as an assist for Clown, I think. So it was.
That's right.
It was weird. Like I think it is in question. What is not in question is that El Vocho 2 weeks in a row has now been very very closely involved in some bullshit that has fucked Forza over. So
Yeah, I like I was saying earlier in the Discord to somebody, with the match, when there's so many matches of such like instant classic quality, like there has been like this, it gets really hard to predict what match of the tournament could be. Like I thought Bag PMMM was a shoe-in, I thought AKG LCG was a shoe-in. Now SS13G Forza happens, which is just like a complete clown fiesta of a match, and yet still somewhat entertaining. There's so much to pick from.
we still got Skiji Nepgen coming up too.
Oh man,
Oh yeah.
we still got.
Yeah. We're gonna descend some more. Yeah. But first.
But
First, we have to deal with possibly the main depression of the day, which is Hanny Alter.
Well, let me bring up
I
the
wish.
day 8
I wanted
player
to
of
get
the day
single.
because I forgot to do that.
Oh, yeah.
Drum roll me. I don't remember what it was. Belongs to Earth.
Your ideals belong to Earth.
There you go.
Yeah.
With this one, I had a hard day picking day 8s because I missed a lot of day 8, and well, not a lot of it. I don't have any notes from day 8s, so I was like, shit, I have to rewatch and pick.
So you weren't one of the 1,400 people watching?
No, I was there. I
LCG.
just didn't have notes for the day.
Oh, yeah.
But kind of like
Alright.
how that
You're
Kirara
excused.
player had that last ditch effort to stop a goal in what could have been a winner or an equalizer in the last VGL where we did player of the days. Ursus
Yeah,
was
what is that?
instrumental.
I'm here. What was it? Like I'm here to save Kirara or
No,
something?
it was-
I'm
I-
going to Kurara
Was it?
myself.
Yeah, that. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's what it was. I knew it had Kirara in the name.
Yeah, I'm going to Kirara myself. Ursus kind of had the same thing where Monzo was on that last ditch effort to get the equalizer and
The
ultimately
equalizer late.
yeah, ultimately wouldn't have meant much. I guess AKG would get a lot lower seed, but you know, this is a blood match, right? A grudge match. So it was,
Yeah,
it was
yeah,
for
it's a-
everything. So it
it's a
meant a lot
bowl,
more.
yeah. Yeah, it was a really good effort by Ursus. Very noted effort at the very end.
Yeah.
Just completely bodied Monzo too. It wasn't just like
Yeah.
stolen. He like shoved him down and then took it away.
Yeah.
Yeah, completely dissolved that
Like-
attack, that final attack.
Like really, like how Akko had done it against PMMM when Madookami was marching up the wing, just like fully assaulted her. But there you go for whoever asked for the day 8. There it is. It'll be posted after the ass is done.
My boy.
Now we can go on to Group F, which was or is
Hanny
right here.
and Hanny
This was the
Alter.
disappointment of the day. This was the disappointment of the day. This altar did not deserve to advance. Holy fuck.
Alter can play for like 30 minutes at most during a match. It is not always at the start of the match, we have found out now, but it's...
They
Yeah.
arguably didn't even deserve to win this match. Like
They didn't win. It was a draw.
The reason why, well, yeah, no, I mean they arguably didn't even deserve to get the draw.
Yeah.
That fucking, and again, it was just a case of miscommunication. But yeah, I thought Hanny was saying go to preset 2 and +1 when we get possession.
Oh yeah, you almost
as
chimped out
in
again.
like two separate instructions. And well, look, Hanny was a lot more reasonable about
Right.
it. It's like, oh, okay, I get that. Like
Yeah.
he said it. He said it, and it's but after I kind of explained, like, okay, here's why it happened. It was kind of understood, I think. But
Right.
yeah, I mean it. I did the preset change, waiting for them to get possession to then do the to do the mentality change, and it was all supposed to be done at the same
I'll be
time.
right back. My smoke alarm's going off.
Not another house fire on ass.
No, it's
Like
because
a
all of
second
of
Canada's
the
on
shirt.
fire. Take that, you fuck.
Save the shirt.
Well, what can I say about this match except Alter has been unlocked. 90 minutes of full domination instead of 20.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, okay. So is it Alter that we're calling the most fraudulent team then? Or
No, that's still no.
Alter
they're
has
frauds,
had
but
a
there's
good
too many
game.
frauds. Yeah,
Alter had a good game. DBG still holds the fraud throne.
yes.
they're big time fraudsters.
I think right now it goes like of those remaining alive, it goes DBG, HTG2D, and then probably Alter.
I'm gonna put Alter
Ye-
above
I can go
HGG.
with that.
This one
Hmm?
Kiryu image is so annoying to me.
It reminds you of a
Like,
certain.
Well, it's just
not
like
even a
this
certain
image is always preceded by the absolute biggest horse shit I will ever read. It's like just like honestly, I could say the dumbest fucking statement I will read all day, and then I'll just post this stupid Kiryu. Ultra's about to play 90 minutes of the best football you're ever gonna see in your life. Kiryu zooming in. I'm gonna post this on
gets
every
peaked.
single goal. When Ultra advances over UCG this weekend, they will. After every fucking goal in that VN Ultra game, I don't care if there's 17 goals, I will post that Ultra image, that Kiryu image every time.
All right.
I hope you get pinged with test results of Alter beating VN 7-0.
I hope that I get pinged with this image for every single goal. I will be pinging the manager as well.
My favorite part was
Fuck them.
him coming home and then walking my dogs, getting like 5 pings from him by himself with that GIF and like screen caps of posts I made.
My favorite bit was like, no, I got actually going.
We gotta move on. What have you got-
I just wanted to say good on K-Chan to actually score goals, even though it didn't, Candy died on this, and it was really funny to see FGO Alter having to rely on a fucking non-metal CMF.
The cop has not burnt down my house.
It was so weird seeing like both the priest smiles and whoever fucking subbed in for him. like getting good shots. Like what the fuck? Like
Oh yeah.
the rest of their fucking strikers couldn't do anything.
Fuck. Who was that got subbed in? I'll
subbed
look
in?
at the I'll look at the fucking roster.
Yeah, let me look here.
Oh, it was empty your prostate.
Yeah, it was fucking Koyan Sky. That's right. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
empty your prostate. But yeah, that was that was the that was the third non-metal goal. Like there were 2 in SS13G and Forza the match before, and then a non-metal score for Alter as well.
Yeah, it's so weird to see for Alter. Anyway, moving on. Do we actually have anything to really say about review FG?
Yes.
Nope.
Honestly,
I didn't even see it.
Review is a fine team, and they've almost always been a fine team, and now they're able to get wins from it.
Well, as I've
you know what
always
this means,
said,
though?
FG fucking
That's right.
frauds. They
Listen.
suck. They're bad.
They're almost always a fine team. They just keep getting draws, and now they finally get wins from it.
Yeah, but you know what
Huh?
this means now, right? This means F highs in a VGL or two, or at least at some point FG has to die.
Yeah, I don't know.
You
FG,
see all those 2-2 draws. You're gonna tell me
You
a
see
team
all-
that
you see
draws
all those
2-2
wins?
3 times in
Yeah,
a
you see
row.
all those.
They
You see
are
all
the-
those win.
They are almost
There
the
he
exact
is.
same
What,
as
you
2
want me to circle it?
They are a fine team. They keep getting they just do completely average, and they just don't have the luck to get wins that other average teams do. And then now they finally get wins.
FG has disappointed me now by dying before the round of 16. You know, usually they at least make it that far. This time they didn't even wait to disappoint.
Why you gotta call him out like that?
Toki, I don't understand what you're
Explain?
pointing at. Where's the guy pointing at it?
Yeah,
Sorry.
I don't know.
Sorry, I'll do you want me to do this again? Do you know how many images I had to download for that?
No. Yeah, I don't really have anything to say about this. Reviewer just kind of a team that are there for me. I have no real feelings one way or the other. Good for them, basically.
It is
You
right.
know what? You know what though? Actually, I do want to say one thing about review is I have the same feeling, but after they won, I saw people like very happy about it in the VGO chord, and I saw people that I don't normally see post come out to cheer on review advancing, and you know what? That's cool and good. That makes it all worth it. I'm happy to see that.
Yeah, it's fair.
I'm happy to see a team that doesn't normally get the dub go through and be appreciated by its fans. That's cool.
They're historic jobbers, and they got it done against what I would say is one of the most consistent teams since they started. FG,
That's right. Canny.
they're remarkably. What?
The most consistently bad team in the VGL, probably.
You can use
They're-
that right there to measure how long it takes Beeb's brain to register something.
I know, right there. You
It's-
had the
Took them like 5
the
seconds to be like, wait a
uninterrupted
minute.
seconds of
the slowdown, the pause, and he's like, huh?
I just heard I heard the fucking dial-up noise go through my headset.
What was I saying? Yeah, no.
What were you saying?
Fucking yeah, they got it done against one of the most sort of consistent teams. Like FG really is a model of consistency in terms of doing well enough in the group stage to advance and then dying in like the first knockout round match that they see. And to get a review. God damn it. Your little loading thing. I looked at that and I got distracted.
I expect
Motherfucker.
multiple people to play that.
Review
Huh?
review good? Question mark?
Maybe.
Yeah, sure.
I feel like
Yeah, sure.
I feel like they
so.
might be a team that people are gonna sleep on. Like they're gonna think, oh, they need to review their tactics, and are gonna get punched in the mouth by them.
They're a competent team,
I
and I don't think they're doing
they're
anything. I don't think they're doing anything particularly amazing, but they're also not doing anything bad.
Yeah.
Which
Well, that's the way they've always been. It's just now
that's what they've
resulted in them
always
getting
done,
2
and now they
wins.
get
And
wins.
normally it results in them, I don't know, either drawing, having the win snatched from them, or losing in like the final,
Well,
5
clearly,
to 10 minutes of a game.
clearly they reviewed their tactics.
Maybe they did.
All right.
Slow
Have we
clap.
gotten our quota of review your tactics? Can we move on to fucking Group G?
Maybe you should review your life.
Whoa.
FGOG
10
lost.
out of 10. Would
F-Gog.
love
No,
it.
it's not. Shut up. That was terrible. FGOG. How? Okay.
Oh, that's Group F again. That's me.
Yeah.
Racial slurs
Wait, no.
inbound.
What do you
How-
what do you
how did you
think
feel about
about
this,
the
man?
FGOG versus VGT match?
So
Hence,
I
you
was
might-
eating tacos again during this one, but this
You were
time
doing everything during VGL. What's happening?
it was okay.
I was walking my dog and then doing laundry.
Okay, the
I
walking
came home
dog.
to
The
find
walking
my wife
dog
cooked
was
turkey,
after.
a favorite of mine.
The walking dog was after VGL end. The fish tacos I was picking up because my family wanted them. That time I was out doing stuff with friends and eating, and then I got tacos. And then but this time it was street tacos.
This match broke my fucking heart as
Bro
it
eats
was
tacos
happening.
every
I
day?
was so
Fuck you.
happy. I was so happy for FGOG, because like I said, well, there's no reason why FGOG couldn't beat me. But I said that, but you say a lot of things that you don't necessarily think are going to happen just because it could. And it looked, for all the world to see, like it was going to happen. Like FGOG was going to win and they were going to advance, however improbable. Like they still would have needed, and the other match result went their way, didn't it? Like the other thing that they needed to have happen happened for them.
I think literally all they needed to do was win. I think
They needed to win.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, and at one point they were winning by enough that they didn't even necessarily need for that to go their way either. Isn't that right? Like if they had won by 3,
No.
they were just in.
a 3-goal win would have been any result.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then after that, it turns into math.
Yeah, unfortunately in this match, I feel like the tide turning was entirely on VGT switching to something that they probably should have been on the entire match.
Yeah.
Because what they ran at the start, I don't remember what it was. It was kind of goofy, if I recall. I had a
It
reaction
was like
to it.
a wide 3-5-2 or something like that.
Yeah, it was different. It was kind of weird, and FGOG were doing really well against it. But then the moment VGT switched off it, it kind of started going downhill for FGOG.
Well, and I distinctly remember FGOG was like, okay, start on this preset, and it went. I went to it, and I remember looking at it and thinking, that looks weird. I'm surprised that they're running this. And then I think maybe when they saw what VGT was running, they said, oh no, switch to P1, run P1 instead, or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember when they got out to the 3-0 lead, I was like, damn, like, hey, that was really smart of them, I think. Like making that audible to swap out to that alternate preset. And then it all went to shit. Yeah, it was it was unfortunate because it's like you look at the stat line and you're like, god damn, there were so many points where it's like it's like watching a car crash happen. It's like at any point it's like, god damn it, like park the bus, do something, do anything to stop this from happening, preserve the win. There's still time to reverse this situation. And it just, I mean, honestly, it felt like the only thing that stopped them from losing the match was the fact that just time ran out.
Yeah, they couldn't really match VGT's changes, basically.
Well,
they couldn't make up for it.
At the end of the game, FGOG had 3 chances that they all managed to. It wasn't even on goal. They just completely missed all 3. And it was like, just thinking back to some other FGOG performances in cups, those would have been like, the usual FGOG barely scraping out, getting that 90 plus protagonist win out of them, but then not Regin just choked.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
like I said, it was upsetting to see because, well, like I said, it's like, God damn it, like you had it. It was right there. It was right there. You don't have to win. You were winning by 3. That's excellent, but you don't have to win by 3. Like as soon as the first goal goes in, you say, okay, hey, look, it's been great. I'm gonna fucking hodl. I'm gonna try and preserve that win so that we stay alive and hope for the result that goes our way. And I don't know. Maybe that is what the manager was trying to do or thought that they were doing, but it clearly did not work for whatever reason. And yeah, as I predicted, if FGOG were going to go out, it would be on the thing that they could control.
Yeah,
I agree.
it's unfortunate.
Wait, what am I too busy talking to notice happening?
Don't worry.
Yeah,
What's
nothing.
happening?
Well,
Nothing.
with FGOG though, I didn't want I never want to say because it sounds like cope, but they did feel like they weren't good. They weren't great. It does feel like they were a little unlucky in like all 3 of their matches though. The second PSG goal, they probably should have still lost to Love Live, but
Really?
they could have gotten the second. Yeah, did you see that
Yeah,
goal?
no, I was gonna say, it's just like you said they were unlucky in all their matches, but like that Love Live game was
No, they should have lost, but they probably could have got one more. And then in the VGT match, just a shitload of bad attempts at the last minute.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know.
that was rough.
I also
Like,
think that FGOG were running against something that was not as good as it should have been, and that if BGT was running it from the start, they would have just won handily, and it would have been FGOG gets blown the fuck out again. So I'm not really sure if you can consider them.
Well, we don't
particularly
know it would have blown the fuck out of FGO from the beginning.
Yeah, I know pretty well. I blew them the fuck out by 3 goals.
The thing is, we'll never know because they
And conceded
didn't,
none.
in fact, start on it.
They
So
didn't start
we'll
on it.
never
Started
know
it, but they switched to it.
what happened. Like, yeah, that will.
Then you would have never.
hey, I
Then
mean,
you never
that's-
know, because then FGO could have swapped to their 5 at the back or whatever the fuck it was, and then that could have been a different story. I don't think we even saw that. I don't even think we saw that
That's
play.
why we don't really
Yeah, well,
deal
thank
in
God
like
they didn't.
theoreticals, right?
Well, the manager's here. I don't. Maybe he could say what he's cooking with that. Not like we're gonna see FGO play again.
Hey manager, if you want to explain your reasoning behind why your team lost,
I don't want to get in a situation where we're like, well,
Explain
first of all,
yourself
I'm sure
now.
it's already pretty painful, probably to
T engine?
think about.
Okay.
but-
Next group.
Yeah.
Finally
next
to wrap
group.
it off.
I don't have
How are you
anything
gonna
to
talk
say.
about PSG.
Yeah,
Lils?
PSG good.
PSG
Yeah,
good.
it was just a
guess
confident
you good.
PSG game.
I was really surprised by this one actually. I really thought Love Live would go through. I thought that they
I
looked good
did
in the
too.
second game. I thought that they just like they had one bad game and they were gonna find their stride and then we would go through. I mean, it's happened before, but no, PSG fucking raped them 90 minutes. It
There
wasn't
was
even close.
one moment in that game that I knew that like this was not going to happen for Lil Sif. There was a cross into the box, and both our Queen and Gusokamushi, the cursor just never touched them, even though they were right there in the box, and it went all the way out to the other side.
Yeah, no, God, I remember that. It was terrible. It was a really low floated cross as well. It would have gone in.
Fucking fat keto. What a god keeper.
If you know the lore about PSG, that makes sense, but you have to wait to
Well,
find
the
out
lore
about
is that he's fat.
Well, I mean,
I'm gonna
the
assume
export
that's
lore,
the
but
secret lore is that fat keto.
yeah, the lore is
fat.
that we made him fat.
He's
My
not-
favorite.
yeah,
No, hold on. My favorite
I
post
don't know.
during
I don't
the
know about
during the
PSG,
playoffs.
but I know that.
during the playoffs, PSG played GAGG, and then someone in 4CCG said, green. It was like green text, fucking. every single GGG player turns retarded when they have to shoot 1-on-1 against Fat Keto. And then outside of the green text, they were like, the script couldn't be more fucking obvious. And I'm like, huh? PSG wins the Cup script? He found out?
What a weird
I
script.
can't believe it. The deep, like, he figured out that actually we're all fans of PSG. We've been
I know, like,
to be GFG and AKG
I love Project
and
Sentai
VN
or
and
whatever.
My
AD
favorite
fans.
player in the VGL was hey. That's my favorite player.
My favorite player in the VGL is One More Jump Off the Roof, which I just discovered is not a player on PSG. It's actually More Jump Off the Roof. But
I
was just
learned what
pretending.
more jump off the roof was the other day by accident because I was on the Project Sekai Wikipedia page. I can't remember why. Apparently, that is one of the band's names is More Jump.
Right.
So
yeah.
they are, instead of that, they are More Jump Off the Roof. There you go. Now you know all about one PSG player. The remaining
Wow.
22 are mystery, but we're one down.
Mystery.
Yeah,
I
and
think
you
I
know-
can guess what Minori bullying general is all about. And the
Yeah,
rest
well,
of them
would you
mystery.
like to explain to me what Leo Sneed is?
I have no fucking idea. The first time I'd ever seen that player was in the fucking playoff match with GGG. She was fucking everywhere. Fucking Leo Sneed. I don't know what this player is, but they were everywhere.
It's a fusion dance between Leomon and Sneed.
Oh,
Clearly.
Leomon and Sneed linked
And
up.
For some reason,
Leomon and
need it or
Sneed.
keep it. Like,
Sneed it or keep it.
Sneed it or feed
Sneed
it.
it or feed it, yeah.
Fucking.
There's another player just called or some shit.
Oh yeah,
like,
that's
it was-
the hey.
That's the hardest.
That's what fucking
player
I was
name to
told.
say.
Is like, here, play this video. It's basically what the name of this other player is supposed to be. The like lines or whatever, like the hyphens.
I thought you were doing the He-Man video.
No,
No,
it's that fucking video that chants. No, it's like it's like a video of a truck commercial or something.
Fucking.
Canyonero.
We got 4 minutes to do group
I like
H.
that.
We should
You're
change
not
his name to
really ending this in
Canyonero.
4 minutes, are you?
I gotta go.
That's not even enough time to talk about fucking Skiji Nepgen.
Go,
Let's
talk.
only talk about
this.
CG Neptune. Beans, what do you think about CG Neptune?
Holy
What the
shit.
Fuck was
Nepgen.
that?
The fucking throw in.
Oh my god.
What did you mean by this?
There's a lot of matches that we call the match of all time, but this was definitely the match of all time.
It was
There
a
were-
match of all time. That's right.
There were so many times where I just like I yelled in frustration. I had no other response other than to just be angry at this team. Like my favorite thing I think was fucking well, okay, we were really hard on Buran and she arguably deserved it. But who we should have been much more harsh on is fucking Buy Life Rings. It didn't get on my radar until we took a look at it and fucking Kara pointed out that she missed like 11 passes or something, had 11 passes that weren't completed. And then I went back and looked and like right there what was it? It was like at 70 something minutes or something like that. She passed over to Bron. I distinctly remember the chant was playing, and I was like jokingly saying to the manager, like, "Oh, I think it's working. I think the retard noises are working." And then Buy Life Rings fucking boots it away from Buran and just out of bounds. And I just yelled. I just yelled in frustration.
Yeah, classic Noir, basically. I don't know what happened in this match, to be honest. Fucking.
Take this bitch. Yeah. Love that image.
Well,
Yeah.
at
I had to
least
be
they
there
found-
for every. I commentated every single SKG match, and you know what? I'm not sure it was worth it in the long run. It was like I watched cumulatively 270 minutes plus stoppage time of the worst football I have ever seen in PES. Sorry, SKG. I love you. I hope you do better next time.
Shout out to Bonk the Ronk getting a goal though, non-metal CNF.
Yeah.
It was a day of non-metal shit. Like,
Yeah.
I'm only sad it was after they subbed Katsuragi. It could have been her getting that non-metal goal. Damn it.
Yeah. I don't know. This is a goofy ass match. Don't know why this SKG. I don't know what happened here. Frankly, I guess we'll never know. I don't want to know.
And then capping
The moment you explain it to me is the moment I
know.
explain what it shows shit it's loose is.
We will never know whether this was the SKG that should have been there from day one, or this was an SKG that was just unlocked against NepGen. That's the worst thing for me. It's like this. They played so well. Could they have played this well for all 3 matches? Probably not. But I really wish they had.
As soon as Life scored at 5, I was thinking, okay, I'm gonna need to be hyper vigilant here because this is the NepGen manager in a must-win situation. Like, there's gonna be shit. We're gonna be flying like fucking fast and furious here, and I need to make sure that I'm paying attention. And there was not like, it was just, we were both stunned sitting there watching his team fall apart. Failing to do anything right. Couldn't shoot on target. Like, Buran had the only on target shot. It happened at like 3 minutes into the match or something. And then everything was just dog shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How about Indie KFG though?
I don't really have a ton to say about this. It's nice that John Ultrakill actually got a goal in.
Kimono
His
frogs.
first match fucking playing.
Two good teams
And,
played each other and they had a close match.
Yeah, and really good job by Noy to get the classic indie fashion, get a fucking goal at 90+4 to fucking go through to the round of 16.
Yeah.
Really good.
Kimono frauds. The only goal that they scored was because of John Ultrakill and his ill-advised acro clear didn't hit anything except for the moose is loose directly in the chest.
Weren't all 3 of the goals in that game like off a corner or something like that?
I don't think all 3.
Actually, I think
was it all 3?
No, I'm pretty sure it was all 3. Yeah, the moose is loose. It was in. John Ultrakill tried to clear it. He cleared it right into the moose is loose. John Ultrakill himself scored off the header, I believe, on the corner.
Yeah.
And then You've Angered the Gods, obviously the corner by Slugcat, I think. Slugcat into You've Angered the Gods at 90+4.
So.
Yeah, they were all off corners. It was
that is
weird.
Also that's pretty classic indie as well, to be honest. That feels like it was an indie match.
Indie good?
Yeah. Indie good.
Well, indie continues to be good.
Yeah.
Yeah, Indie's definitely a top team.
Mm-hmm.
I would say.
Yeah, we'll see how they do
Yeah,
in the round
Indie's
of 16.
a top team. Hopefully they don't get screwed over in the round of 16 again. And I wouldn't be surprised if KFG can make a run out of Survivor round.
Oh, you better not get screwed over in the thing again, right, Bob? Right? Huh?
Well, that's
quarterfinals.
Hopefully we can both meet in quarterfinals so we can have that rubber match.
Looking at what they did, though, I mean, when you think about it, it's like you say, "Oh, indie kind of good." I still say solidly, say it with my chest, 10 toes on the ground, indie good, because they played fucking 77 minutes down a medal, nearly beat NepGen, only a draw because of 90+3. Then they played the next match against Skiji down a medal 1-4-1, which, yeah, okay, it's Skiji, but you're down a medal and you won by 3. And then the team that everybody couldn't wait to suck the dick right off, KFG, they hung right there with them and beat them in a close one. Apologize to KFG, no.
The only thing.
First of all,
Yo.
I've been saying that KFG is getting good. I've been saying that for like 3 VGLs now.
Yeah,
or
Ass is probably the
whatever.
biggest KFG supporters besides KFG themselves.
Maybe, yeah.
This is
I guess. I don't know.
This is the KFG Fun Club.
Yeah.
Fan club.
Yeah, KFG hasn't come out of group stages since VGL 13, so
Yeah.
Their first
I'm really
VGL.
looking forward. Yeah, I'm
Yep.
looking forward to what they're doing now that they're out of the group stages.
Yeah.
Congratulations to them. Where is it that they end up survive? I expect KFG to get out of survival.
They
I
gotta go
don't know
against
about
They've got a
VGT
tough
and
bracket,
LCG.
I don't know
yeah.
about that
They've
one.
got a very
Fucking
tough bracket.
VGT and LCG. That's got to be the toughest road out, right?
It is, yeah.
Yeah.
But there's
it is,
Nah,
definitely.
Who do you
GBFG
think
bag
has a
VN.
tougher road out?
GBFG bag VN is VN bag HGG2D is also
Well,
pretty decent.
Huh?
Yeah, but you're only saying that because of the aura. Like HGG2D hasn't looked good this tournament. Like
Right.
all three of the teams in the KFG, VGT, LCG bracket have looked good.
GBFG is an auto. GBFG is an auto with the potential to fucking rape your children and kill your parents, dude. That's the, to put it lightly.
I don't buy that though. I don't buy that. They
You
always
will.
the magic always runs out eventually,
Oh,
right?
God, I just-
like
No,
Fucking
don't. You're setting it up.
realized.
You're setting it up for a GBFG final day. But go on, Beebs.
it's fine. I don't believe. I don't
I
believe.
just-
You know?
You're right. I am setting them up for a final day appearance. I
Uh,
don't
if
believe.
Beeves
I
doesn't
think they're-
believe,
They're here.
He-
They're only in SR2 based out of fraudulence. Anyway, they should be. They should be an SR1 team. Well, arguably, they shouldn't even be in the knockouts to begin with. So I think if first of all, bag good team in their own right. But I think if they make whoever makes it out of SR1 out of that group, I pick them over GBFG.
I mean, same, but
yeah. Well, you know what? You know what? You're wrong.
I think same, but I don't think. I wouldn't
You're
be
also
surprised if GBFG won.
I would no. GBFG will win. GBFG will definitely win.
You're
Here's
saying
my
for sure
evidence.
if Bag doesn't win, then it's gonna be a pace spin-off in the fucking second round.
Yeah.
You
is
think
gonna
the
be,
bag actually sucks? I'm gonna say right now. Bag, you know what? Bag, I have not been impressed with since they got out of qualifiers. Don't think that they're gonna win against GBFG. Probably gonna get rocked by HGG2D anyway. And then HGG2D are frauds, as we've all established, who will lose GBFG's thick meaty dick.
I will admit, like, Bag's one win was some heroic bullshit. Like, there were several times in that match where, like, bag players just pulled some stupid shit that they're not going to be able to replicate, and they needed that to narrowly squeak by PMMM. So
yeah, no, they had a good quality showing. Good job, Bag. Now you will die to any team. In fact, you know what? Fucking, it probably will be HEG2D because they're just an overall more solid export.
outshot
We have
all of your
outshot literally
opponents,
all of our opponents. What more do you want? 9 points.
win, right? How about you win a game that is?
What do you mean?
That doesn't
We've
look like
outshot literally all of
bullshit.
our opponents. You are going to talk to me about outshooting all of your opponents and losing? Fucking come off it, buddy. I every single match VM plays except that Total War one, which doesn't count. They outshoot the shit out of their opponents.
It's
They
worth
always
asking
lose.
yourself too. Hey, we've outshot all of our opponents. Why did we only score 6 goals and like 4 of them were against the same team and 2 of those were complete nonsense?
Because you touch yourself at night.
I mean, the answer to that could potentially be either, and I don't know. Like, are you talking about just shots generally, or on target shots. I mean, it could be that you're shooting directly into the keeper.
I know
Like,
the SMTG manager's not telling
there
me
is
about
a
shooting on
difference.
target, motherfucker.
There's
How many
a
times have
difference
you shot on
between-
target? 5 times this whole cup? Oh, look at that! They were all goals too. Fuck.
Shots, shots do not necessarily equal quality shots. So I don't know. I don't necessarily buy the outshooting opponent's metric as that means we should have won. Like I don't buy.
No,
that.
I was saying this too. With the stat,
Again,
with the stat
there are some defenses that are designed to funnel bad
flush
shots,
Yeah, like-
bad
right to their
shots?
keeper.
Remember,
Of course,
remember,
bad
Beebs.
shots.
Remember in the 47th match playoff where GFG outshot VitaGen by like almost 10 shots, and it was 1-1.
Yeah, force bad shots.
He doesn't remember at all.
He doesn't remember. He
Not-
doesn't
his-
remember that.
he's not even
What?
recognizing what you just said.
The
I
47th
don't
place
remember
match,
either.
dude.
What about it?
You remember GFG outshot VitaGen like 10-1. It was a 1-1 game at that point.
Yeah, and they won, so that means they were better.
Yeah.
What was
Also,
the point of saying this?
I don't know. I wasn't the one that brought it up.
No, because you were saying more. I was agreeing with you. Sometimes
Oh,
you shoot more.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you don't win because it's about
And
the
that
quality of
was
shots.
definitely the fucking case with GFG there. Like how many bad shots did VitaGen force GFG to make, or like even just our daughter, that I can distinctly remember 2 that went directly into Onahol's hands. It's like what
Daughter was fucking terrible this cup. I'll just say that. Like, she's the medal that was constantly a fuck up.
She won the 47th
they were
place
all
match.
bad. They got 47th place. That was
Daughter was
watching
the-
back.
was the most
Watching back. My
Yeah?
favorite thing that I forgot about that was when somebody said, "Can you?" or the GFG manager was like, "Can you call my mom and tell her I'm doing my best?" And I just in a very tired way, I said, "I won't say that." Because I don't believe it. So if you were doing your best, we wouldn't be playing a 47th place match right now. Something
Give
like
that
that.
man a break. He did a
Was it
more
that
work
match?
than I did this cup.
Was it
I'll
that
say
match also where he said
I
something
never
about
said
crack-
that. What the fuck? Okay, then somebody was impersonating you. I don't know anything
though-
that happened
was all-
after about my 8th hour on air. Everything just went away.
Beebs, listen well.
Listen, Will.
Give me the double triple.
Yeah. 433 Geniaxion plus 2 Fjord CB Nigia style.
Yeehaw,
Extra
turtle.
Gigan with entering targets make the strikers asymmetric. The
All I
asymmetric.
remember is we kicked
Yeehaw
somebody out of
turtle.
the comm booth.
Oh yeah, we held a
Someone
vote.
yelling, tell her I'm
Dissimilar to
doing
what
my
you're
best.
doing now.
Yeah, we held a vote to kick someone out of the comm booth, and it worked. We kicked him off.
Who did you kick out?
The fag manager.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Oh god, yeah, I would never have that guy in a combo. Jesus Christ, sounds about ability.
There you go. That's
Wait, which one?
the GD manager
The
one.
one that's
Juice.
with Jay.
Yeah,
Oh, okay, yeah. Well, they both sound 14, but I mean,
the 14-year-old
Yeah.
sounding one.
He
know
was,
how
yeah,
little
I
that
remember,
narrows it
I
down.
remember him being he was fine on commentary for the match day proper. Like I think, unless
oh,
I'm
did
thinking
he
of
have
somebody
one
else.
too
I
many
remember
vitamin gummies before the match?
I think everybody did that night except for me. I sounded like I wanted to die, and everybody else was hot posting in verbal form.
Yes.
Why is Street like
At least until we hit feature length, then we got fucking everyone acting like this is a Dragon Ball series watching. That was great.
I was asleep for some of that. Most of that.
You came back.
Yeah, you did come back,
rose from
mister.
the grave.
I
I gotta
have-
go to sleep, and then like an hour later, you
I
appeared in
have
the
to
chat.
sleep. I have work tomorrow. Appears in chat an hour later.
That shit was fucking like how long was it?
I think it was like until
I
4 or 5
I remember
a.m.
going to sleep. I don't think you had hit halftime yet.
No.
It was 100.
Oh, that
It was
that
110
match
minutes.
specifically was 105 minutes long.
Yep.
Real
Fucking
time.
hell. Yeah,
It was
Wait,
literally
hang on
the
a
length
minute.
of a movie.
Hang on a minute, that was 105 minutes long.
110.
Streak or Rezo isn't here, but Streak.
Streak
Yeah,
was
Streak
What
commentating
was the
that.
length? What was the length of the Freezer fight?
Oh,
Yeah,
that
fight?
would have still been
Oh.
longer. That would have been longer.
Yeah, that was still longer.
I think Frieza
In
versus
terms
Goku
of
is
like
still longer.
in terms of like on-screen minutes, Freezer versus Goku.
Oh right,
How long was it?
Streak said that it did beat the Kai Frieza fight,
Ah,
but not the
original's
original. Yeah, the original was longer.
interesting. So we have that one on 10.
All I know
Oh,
is
it
that
matched
it,
I
matched
very
it.
much enjoyed that QD did all the manual replays also in very, very slow, like slow
Oh, yeah.
motion.
That was very deliberate. Thank you for noticing.
Yeah, no, I
I
picked up
also-
on that shit.
I
was
also
like,
really liked for
making
Bag
that really slow on
for Bag
purpose.
AKG.
I like that.
for Bag AKG when we tried to play the match. We had no idea how to fix the clock, and then like on Fun, it's labeled QD finally defeats Cheat Engine.
It wasn't even Cheat
It wasn't
Engine was the problem.
Yeah.
I was like, oh
yeah,
shit, I did Cheat Engine fuck up Pez? Do I need to restart? It was like restarting Pez. Oh no, it's still fucked up.
Yeah, I was like
just
saying,
like, it's the fucking match clock, you retard. It's
yeah,
like,
I
oh,
was saying like, oh fuck, QD's gonna have to reinstall Pez this week.
no.
Yeah, I
it
still haven't watched that, so
You gotta watch the Forza VGT one. too.
Yeah, the VG
alright.
Digi match was 105 minutes long. The racism match was 10 minutes.
10 minutes long. Yeah.
What the fuck? Okay, all right.
Literally
I'll-
10 minutes long because I used
Well,
Cheat
I
Engine
think-
to make the game go fast.
I think I can
That's
spare
insane.
10 minutes to watch a racism ball. But yeah,
We were talking like
fucking-
Speed Racer
man,
too. It was great.
So
Yeah.
Dude, so much good shit. Maybe possibly even more good shit happened after the proper match day was over. Like, god damn, that fucking GGG match. I'm pretty sure that was what blew out my voice. Was yelling at GGG. In particular, yelling at Flip.
No,
That
it was.
man.
You remember for the goal that you will never be a woman gave up.
Yes,
that's another one.
Good
Holy
God,
shit.
that was incredible. I never seen a fucking robbery like that. What was crazy is the two of them somehow were just all by themselves, just right there at that part of the field. Somehow, Minori didn't lose a fucking step. She was in full sprint, stole the ball, didn't take even a moment, didn't lose a step, still in full sprint, and just buried. Yeah, that shit was nuts. Whip being a complete choke artist, then disappearing into the void, the camera exploded, and then to end the match, or to end the half. Oh my god, that was
You're right.
That was.
Talking about playoffs.
We gotta. Yeah, I don't know.
We are
We gotta
done with
play
playoffs.
more. Yeah, I was gonna say we gotta talk more about this shit in the final ass.
Yeah,
I
let's
guess,
just do it in Final
because
Ass or something.
I think
There's
so.
not enough time to go over all the shit that happened there
Dude.
properly. We're already at minus 17 minutes since you gotta go walk
Yeah.
your tacos or whatever it is
Walk
that
my
you
dogs.
do when you're not
Eat my
doing this.
tacos.
What are you doing?
Eat your dog.
I
Oh,
gotta.
walk
I
your
gotta.
tacos.
I don't want to get personal in here. I don't think anyone cares about my real life. I have.
Well, we already know you walk your dogs and you eat your tacos.
I ate my
And you eat
tacos.
tacos. We already know
Love
way
middle
more
I
gotta-
than
I
we
gotta-
need to
I
know
gotta-
about you.
That's right. My parasocial friendships we have with the people in the chat. I have to like pack up for some. I have to help someone pack up and move for tomorrow. 'Cause I was going to help them move tomorrow night, and I thought that was tonight, but it's tomorrow night. And then I was like, oh, we can't do an ass to guys on Thursday. I got stuff to do. And then I told him, hey, what time do you need to be there on Thursday? I might have things to do. And he's like, you only have to. You don't have to be there Thursday, dude. I'm moving my shit on Friday. I'm like, oh, okay. And that's what I'm doing.
Oh,
So,
okay.
So wait, so are you
It's not
saying
even,
that you
like,
do
important.
have time now, or
Yeah, that's why I'm here. But I still have to meet
what
up with
the
him
fuck?
later.
So wait,
And look,
Oh,
tomorrow is
okay, so
actual
but we still
moving.
wanna talk-
Tomorrow is actual moving. Today I have to help him.
Oh.
Pack things up. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
okay,
you
so
have
you
to
do
go.
have to go.
like a little bit. Yeah, I'm waiting for him to say he's here.
Oh, okay.
But
Alright.
but basically, QD also held me up and told me.
Is he at least gonna suck your dick or something?
I mean, I hope so.
I-
I'm pretty erect right now. I could use it.
I'm just saying, like, helping somebody move. That's like
Well, he helped me
that's a lot of
move,
fucking work.
so I gotta help him.
Oh,
Well, it's
okay.
yeah, it's
So you suck his dick.
I sucked his dick. Now he's gonna
You
suck
suck
mine.
his
Fucking QDs in the chat. Yeah.
Why is everybody in California moving? Where are you all moving to?
Other
Are
parts
you
of
going to
California.
Texas.
Texas
Actually,
mostly.
no, because
So
no one wants to
said-
go to Texas
no,
anymore.
honestly.
So he's just moving to another part of
Oh, yeah.
California.
Is your
So
friend
they'll be
moving
going to like
Texas?
what, Milwaukee?
He's not. I said he's literally moving like 2 blocks away. It's not a big
Oh.
job. It's
Two
just
blocks
I don't have
away
to be
from
there.
you, or
from
from
his
where he lives
house.
now?
From where he lives now.
Why?
you-
Why do you
can you
move
geo-
2
can we
blocks
geo
away
loc-
from
we're
where
gonna-
you are now?
It's a
What's
it's
the
a long
Geolocate
story.
your friend, dude.
It's a long story. Look, I'm practicing OPSEC right now, Beebs. You can't get me to spill. Sorry.
That's
I
Stenko's
don't
friend.
give a
nice.
fuck where you live or
I know
anything
your
about
ulterior
life.
motives,
I'm
dude.
just
I'm not
curious
gonna.
for-
I'm not gonna leak to you. Fucking Beebs.
I don't care. I
Beebs
got
gonna ask
better
me what
things
my
to do.
password is
I will
next.
never in my life set foot in California again.
Oral
Again,
cum
what
shot.
did you do
Yeah,
the
that
first
sounds
time?
right.
I was visiting my brother because at the time he lived in Palo Alto.
Palo Alto's
yeah.
nice.
Uh-huh.
I've been to.
Taking
Palo
notes.
Alto is
I-
nice because everybody there makes $1 billion a
Yeah.
month.
I wouldn't live there, but it's nice.
My brother's apartment. It was a 1-bedroom apartment with like he had like a fucking combined living room and kitchen. Shittiest apartment I've ever fucking seen. $3,000 a month. I shit and pissed myself when he told me what he pays
Yeah,
for
that's
this
about right.
shitty fucking apartment that he lived in.
You know what is nice though?
$3,000, and that was
Living
before
the
like
pod.
that was before inflation and all of this shit.
Oh, I imagine it's worse now. Yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
living
I don't
the
know. He
pod,
doesn't
dude.
live there
Palo
anymore,
Alto,
but
man.
this was back in like 2018 or some
Yeah,
shit.
now he lives in Fresno.
Now he
So-
lives in Tennessee because now like
Oh, good.
they
You can
made the
afford a
mistake
house
of letting
in
him work
Tennessee.
remote.
You can afford a house in Tennessee, unlike in Fresno. We can't afford anything. Unbelievable.
In Fresno, you
He-
can't afford anything, and you get shot.
Yeah, he moved out of his shitty ass apartment in Palo Alto and bought a like palatial estate in Tennessee. This nigga's got a pool house now.
There's so much
And
doxing
when I
in this
saw
ass.
it, I said,
People
"How
are
could you be
doxing
so
themselves.
cruel, house?"
I that was fucking coming, you motherfucker. But enough about Bakersfield. No, Bakersfield is worse
I'm extremely
because
proud of myself.
because
Yes.
because Bakersfield is literally nothing. Like I went to Bakersfield for I'm not gonna say why, but I went to Bakersfield and I was staying at a hotel.
Off again.
Yeah, I was meeting up with my latest grinder hookup. So I got a hotel
Slam
room, and then I was like, shit, what is there to do here? I was asking my brother because like he helped me book the room.
He lives in Bakersfield.
Oh, EDP does live in Bakersfield? I knew
What,
he
is
was
that
in
where he's in
Sure.
prison in
No,
Bakersfield?
well, there's no way that EDP lives in Bakersfield. I thought he lived in Philadelphia.
I was gonna say I thought he was a Philly guy, but maybe that's
No one outside Philly would willingly be a Philly guy. Like, no fucking way. You're born a Philly
Wait,
guy.
isn't
and you
EDP?
die a
I
Philly
thought he
guy.
was dead.
No, he's dying.
Was he
He has
dead or
kidney
in
failure.
prison or something?
He has kidney
No,
failure.
after
He's
the
dying.
after the racist versus pedo debacle, it was decreed that racist won, and therefore pedo was sent to like pedo jail, probably in Bakersfield. That's probably why he's
the
there.
racist versus pedo
So
war.
then he doesn't. He lives in Bakersfield because he doesn't have a choice because he's locked in a cage there.
Yeah, he's in the pedo bail.
Oh, thanks,
pedo
Streaks.
barn.
EDP lives
Famous
in Los
birthdays.
Angeles, California. He has been featured on the Real Life Villains Wiki website.
He's also been featured on Ass now.
Yeah.
Do you think he'd do a show? I bet EDP would like love VGL.
I think so too.
Dude, yeah, let's get him for the final Ass.
He'd probably be a GFG fan though.
EDP, yeah. Come on, we'll be brothers.
Come on, EDP,
Fucking
come on
come on the
down to
show.
VGL.
Do you think
That'd
EDP
be
has
excellent.
a EDP? If he wasn't like a pedophile, he probably would have had a
This
cameo.
reminds me that Ben Simmons never responded to you on Discord.
Yeah, I sent Ben Simmons a friend request on Discord and he didn't answer me, motherfucker.
Yeah, it's
Man,
still
what a
pending.
bitch.
Ben Simmons will never reply to us.
Like I
From
reached
his-
out.
from his
mental
estate in
damage about
Taiwan.
ball sports, so he doesn't want to be involved with the VGL.
I could.
Yeah,
Hold
that's
on.
true.
Where is it? Yeah, hold on. I can screenshot.
Should we
this shit.
explain who Ben Simmons is?
If you don't know
I
sports,
barely know.
Why are you watching this?
If
Ben
this-
Simmons.
I don't
this-
know who Ben Simmons is.
If you
I don't really
don't know who
care.
Ben Simmons is, don't worry. It doesn't
Yeah.
matter.
It doesn't
I
Wait,
matter.
don't
are we going to
care.
talk more
But
about?
check
Are we
this
going to
out.
talk more about VGL?
No,
at
we
all?
don't. We finished the groups.
What's VGL?
He didn't accept my friend request. Everyone, go send Ben Simmons a friend request. Someone, he's got to accept someone. He's got to accept somebody.
He has to. Legally, he has to.
Go send him a friend
Yes.
request right now. I know
Wait, are we
everybody in
going
this.
to
in this
talk
chat
about
has-
playoffs? I thought we were going to wait until the round of 16.
We can talk about that next week.
Wait, how many
Dude.
asses are we doing?
One more.
Yeah.
One more.
Oh,
And
only
then the
one more.
final
So wait,
ass.
we're not even gonna do like knockouts predictions or anything.
I'm not gonna be here. Well, you guys can host it. I'm not gonna be here.
No, you know. Oh,
Hmm.
I thought we did. I thought we did them
Maybe.
No,
We didn't.
Friday.
So should we do one tomorrow? Beebs hosted. God damn it! Like it's like you're in my
mean-
head. I was already thinking, could I host this?
Isn't there already
Here
like
you think.
sports? for
Oh
tomorrow?
yeah, I'm streaming baseball. Well, okay. Before you say I'm not, you weren't gonna be here. I
Yeah.
have time to do that.
Well, you're not gonna have time because we're pushing you away.
Yeah, we're
Yes.
actually going to kick you off, and I'm going to host it channel. And I own the rights to the VGL channel, so I can do that. Actually,
I could change the password
Yeah.
right now, and you can't.
I don't think it would log
No,
us
no,
out.
you can't.
I could change the stream key. But so
Well, so could
Oh,
we.
Oh yeah, you could do that.
Live on stream.
I can go and do.
Actually,
Is this
who does own it?
is this a
I don't
coup?
remember.
Oh, I don't know.
I own the last one. I don't know who owns
Jeff
this one.
Bezos.
You still own the YouTube. I own the Twitch.
Oh, the
now.
YouTube. All right, yeah, that's right.
No,
you-
no, the SciTube.
Oh, the side tube. Oh,
Oh,
Side
the fun man.
Debuting
Fun man,
the debuting ass kick. Well, ass is now taking place on.
Yeah,
on Kick.
no, yeah. In the hierarchy, look, because I can see the hierarchy. I am above you. Look at this. I
Oh,
can show this right now. There's me at the top, and there's you.
holy shit!
I am above you
He's
in
right.
the
He's
hierarchy.
right. Hold on.
Oh my god.
This is gonna be changed right now.
Stunning
It
revelation.
can't be changed.
Hold on.
It can't be
No,
changed.
he's right.
but-
Yeah.
It can't be
He's
changed.
already capped it.
Is this a coup? Am I getting replaced in real time?
I own the last one as well, you know.
Wow, it even has a. I didn't see this initially. It's got a rank number.
Yeah, he's right.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
it shows you how.
Yeah, everyone.
Powerful
Else,
you
why
are.
is Ilbun rank 2 moderator?
That's-
on the site?
Yeah,
Why
I don't
is
know. Why
Ilbert
is
a mod on
Ilbert in
site
here?
too?
I think that's
Nobody
just
can
image
care.
permissions, maybe.
No, it isn't because other people
Oh.
in image perms flex. And
Oh yeah.
the number of people are Cyclo, PWJP, Ponza, and Kjot.
Okay,
Or-
well here's the deal. This last VGL was the only time we did a survival round was because we couldn't do it on Sunday.
Right.
Previously we didn't do it before that, right?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah. So we don't have to.
I think you just spent the ass prior to the knockout rounds doing the knockout stuff.
Yeah, because we decided to do that over
But,
group stage recaps.
Right.
I mean,
guys-
I don't know. We can
Yeah,
do
well.
whatever, but
We can do whatever. I don't really care. We always did playoff predictions.
I
Yeah.
think we always did playoff predictions. Now,
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
we
mean,
do.
I'm pretty
but
sure
it's
we've
like,
always
yeah.
done SR predictions, and we might have also done. I saw Bird mention it, like a tier list of remaining teams.
Oh yeah, it was like a tier
Oh
list.
yeah, I had that
right,
set
yeah.
up last time, but I don't this
Like
time.
final.
I can't
day
believe you're
tier.
Bird
already in the
really
stage where
needs that
you're-
validation, Bird. Okay, fine.
where
At
you're-
will make top
where
4.
you're gonna
There you go,
phone
Bird.
in ass.
There you go, Bird. At's top 4 material. I said it. You've been validated. Anyone else?
Yeah.
Are we really gonna rank at top 4?
Beebs needs to say it.
I'm gonna kill
No.
myself if we get drawn with Ad again.
I hope
All
it
right,
Was
happens.
at
you
any
heard him,
good?
cutie.
7
My
points?
hat is
Promise,
in the
that's
room. It
binding
can hear you.
agreement. He has to kill
Make
himself
predictions for the
if
SR
he gets
matches.
drawn with
We've
that.
been predicting the SR matches. Like it just hasn't been.
Okay, no.
formal.
He's right. Let's do that until you have to go, so
Okay.
that we're at least
Yeah.
somewhat
Wait,
back on
hold
topic.
up. There was 2 awards that weren't awarded.
Oh,
Oh, yeah, the
you're
Kai
right.
hurt.
You're right. You're
Yeah.
right. You're right. You're
For
right.
fuck's sake.
Check it out, guys. Day 9. The priest smiles. It's easy to give it to this guy. I mean, he was instrumental in Afgo Alter's advancement.
Congratulations.
But
Mazel
will he
tov.
empty your prostate?
No, that's my
I
Fox
mean,
wife's job.
look at his fucking fingers. He would empty your prostate.
What the
They are
fuck?
fat. They are unreasonably fat
if he,
fingers.
if he sucked that, if he gave you an exam, it would not be great. I would.
You
not
could
enjoy
turn
it.
and cough, and it wouldn't even matter. You'd still feel it.
What the fuck? I
You
thought it was supposed to be
absolutely-
holy fucking
That's-
Kino.
That's an old man joke. Does anybody
Holy
out there in the
fucking
audience had a
fuck.
prostate exam yet?
There's no way you've even had a prostate exam. You're not old enough.
You're not in my ass. You don't know.
You
Are you
will.
sure
I
about
will
that?
be.
I'm in your ass.
Where's this image that I saved?
I'm in your
I'll save it.
walls. I'm in your ass.
I know.
We are in
ass
own
right now.
ass right now. That's right.
We are in
We're
all
in,
ass.
and in many ways, this ass has never had its prostate tested.
Definitely not, because there's all kind. It's riddled with cancer, and
That's why
nobody's
Rezo
detected
died.
it yet.
That's why Reza
Oh.
died, because
He didn't get his
get
prostate
Lord.
checked.
he didn't
Rezo
get
got
his-
ass
he didn't get his
cancer.
ass. He
Yeah.
didn't get his ass checked out.
I told Rezo to take his Flomax, and he refused, and now he's dead of prostate cancer.
Yeah, he had religious reasons or something for not taking it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
What kind of religion stops you from doing that?
German
Jehovah's
religion.
Witness.
a lot of them.
Really?
You named like 5.
I don't know.
I
I
know-
know
I mean, I
Jehovah's
know that-
Witness doesn't let you have blood transfusions, so I just went with that.
Okay, here it
Well,
is,
I-
guys. I have the
Oh, you found
shitter
it?
shitter of the week. I found it. Check it out. Who do you guys think it is? To go ahead and tell me, viewers of the audience. Rezo was a Turk. That's
I
not a
thought that
player.
was you. I thought that was you posting the image.
No,
It's
what?
like,
What is it meant by this?
Leomon,
why is there-
Leomon, Nep,
I thought I
Leomon,
was the
Nepgear
shitter of the
Dam,
week.
Life Rings, Blanc, Leomon, Nepgear
Is
Dom,
that
Blanc,
Dakota?
Leomon, Life Rings, Rick, Nepgear Dom. Wow, we're gonna let people down with this one, huh?
My God, it should be life rings, but it's not. I bet.
Here you go,
Let's forget
shitter of the
what
week. Fucking Monko Grabber was decided after careful consideration.
Yeah, but she always does nothing. Why?
Yeah, but this time her nothing was very, very closely noticed by the panel of experts.
Her does nothing. Literally lost them a game that they should have won.
Yeah.
And she missed like a point blank shot like twice in that
like
game.
twice in that game, yeah.
It was terrible. Yeah, 2 sitters. How could you fucking forget? Streak
can-
forgets.
You can argue
He would remember.
You can argue that she killed Hanny, not even the "Wow is Hanny so gay" pass. That was
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
True.
father,
What
like
is-
daughter.
What was Bird trying to point out with this image?
Well, there's a ring around your prediction. I don't know what is meant by it.
Yeah, that's it. Right. That's what I'm trying to
What
understand.
I want to know
What-
is why is the
It was, like,
VGL
posted
logo
in-
like red?
Why is it
Guys,
It's
red?
supposed to be.
Yeah.
Wait, is this like Goatsy or
I was
something?
about to say, are you doing a
Oh.
bit? Are you doing a bit?
No, it's.
I
in the
didn't know you guys were
ad.
doing
What?
a boot. A boot?
What do you mean?
Bit.
A
boot?
It
A
kinda looked-
boot.
Yeah, I'm about to get
Canadian, get him.
I'm about to...
Is that
Yeah,
why
it's-
it's red? Is it the Canadian flag kind of thing?
I thought it was Goatsy. I literally thought this was like a Goatsy thing. Like you got the
It is.
4 fingers.
No,
on
it
the
is.
side.
It is.
Oh,
Were you not doing a bit? I was doing
Wait,
a
I
bit.
thought you guys were doing a bit. Well,
Why is you know what? I don't even care.
Wheel.
he doesn't care about his bit anymore.
Wheel.
I was not doing a bit.
Oh, now I get it.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Fucking. All right. The first match of survival round. UTG FGO Alter. Reminder that Jevil is suspended for this match.
Alter
Go.
probably.
Suspension never stopped someone from winning.
I
a
think
game, right?
UTG's got this. If UTG can hold Alter off for their allotted 30 minutes of play, I think UTG can do it. Even without Jebel. It's going to be harder. He's going to have to compensate with something weird, but like, you know.
I
Well,
am
what can I say?
legally
Alter
not
is
allowed
unlocked.
to do anything.
True.
Unlocked.
He prefers not to speak.
This is fucking UTG.
I think Alter will win it. By the way.
Yeah, I think
I'm
so,
feeling.
Actually,
I'm feeling
to be fair,
Alter's
I've seen both teams play now, and UCG are better, but whatever.
too. Alter
I
will
think
win
UTG
because
can still
I like
hold.
them more.
Well, I want
well,
Alter to
and
win
they're
because it'll
up
be
a medal.
funny.
That'll be part of it.
I think they
But
can
yeah, I don't-
compensate for the loss of medal. It'll be fine.
Yeah.
It'll be like
think-
LCG when they lost Bong Bong.
I think both teams are pretty fraudulent, and if we're going fraud against fraud, I'll take the fraud that's up a medal. So FGO Alter's got this. Second match
Second one,
is
yes.
KFG and VGT.
I'm gonna go with KFG.
Yeah, I'm
Commit.
sticking.
I was gonna say commit.
Yeah,
How
I'm
much do
sticking
you
with
believe in
KFG.
KFG?
I'm sticking
KFG.
with them.
We have certified good team VGT up against
VGT.
KFG.
Well,
Easily.
VGT did lose against Forza in the racism match, so I'm gonna go with KFG. Yeah.
Yeah, I have a tactic autism reason because VGT lost to PSG and KFG similarly attacks through the wings. So I think they can exploit them.
Wow, that's way too cogent of an analysis to be taking place on this show. I'm picking VGT. I am noted KFG skeptic. I think that they've been overrated too much since that opening thrashing of Skiji. I mean they're good, but I think VGT is better.
I say KFG.
yeah.
I still think
I say
think
VGT.
I think it'll be close, but KFG probably squeaks it out.
They won a mobile
I think
ball, right?
we're-
KFG, so they can do it.
They won ladies.
They
night.
did what?
No, they won
Mobile
Ladies
Ball.
Night.
Oh,
They
ladies
didn't
night.
win a
Sorry.
mobile ball.
It's
It
ladies
was a
night.
ladies'
They
night.
won something,
Oh.
so they can do it.
It's hard to think of a credential that means less than winning mobile ball, but you managed to find it.
Back
Well,
HGG2D. I
something.
think we all have HGG2D here, so we can go to the next one.
Excuse you, we are bag chads. I'm not gonna let you skip over that. I like posting my Akko.
Again, it depends on how many pay spins HGG2D brings to the table.
I think I'll put some.
That's genuinely
I want
a tough
HG2D
call.
to die, but knowing me, it's going to be Hail Satan. This team will be
Um,
around for as long as it can manage because
I-
God hates us all.
I'm gonna say I think Bag can do it. I think it's gonna be a harder fight than probably you think, but I don't think HGG2D are gonna be like as fraudulent as they had been before. I think they're gonna get some genuine shots.
That's what concerns me. I think Bag has not looked like I don't think that Bag is the team to take out HGG2D. I don't. Like if it were if it were either KFG or VGT, I would pick them over HGG2D. I think Bag has been kind of soft hitting. Like they arguably should have had 3 points in the entire group stage. Like I'm not really rating them that highly. They drew with an Uma that was not that good. they. I mean, I don't know. I guess you get some credit for hanging in with GGG, who I do rate, and PMMM, who I also rate. I just don't know. I don't know if they're the team to do it. I agree. I think HGG2D is gonna look. They're done fucking around. Like they've done their cruise control through the group stage thing. I think they're gonna knuckle down and fuck some teams in the KOs, because that's where it really matters. So I don't think that Bag is the team to do it. I think HGG2D will die, but I don't think Bag is the team to take him down.
I will say, on Sunday, I was at my fucking dad's place, and like, kind of half looking at the playoffs a little bit, like what was not going on in Discord and stuff. But the HGG2D manager fucking DM'd me on Discord, and was like, "Hey, who are we playing on Sunday?" I was like, I don't fucking know. They're trying to figure that out right now. I'm not really looking. So
on Sunday,
right from the get-go, they wanted to know who they were playing. So that's classic, like HGG2D. They're coming. They wanted to be prepped right away. I guess. I mean, you probably should ask somebody else who was actually there.
right?
I was like half paying attention. Like, I don't fucking know. Like,
speaking of manager interactions, when it's like Skiji sent in a paste bin, because the Skiji manager is always very prepared for every eventuality.
Yes, he is.
And I remember saying something, this was like the night before, because I like to, especially when a team is having a rough go of it, I always like to give some encouraging words. And I remember saying something in response like, oh, well, you know, hopefully my Pez is feeling generous tomorrow. And boy howdy, was my Pez in a giving mood. It just took Burhan and BioLifeRing's entire brains right out of their skulls. Sorry, that just manager interactions brought me back to that.
Right.
But yeah. Oh,
I don't think I've ever
Pen
gotten
versus
encouraging words.
GB Pen.
Well, when's the last time your team was doing bad and you've ever sent me anything?
My team always does bad.
Yeah, but you never send me anything, do you?
I do. I send you music. In fact, I have this on record. Yeah.
What, last year?
What was the last thing I sent? Beeps. The save.
Yeah. I said you.
Yeah,
I
the last thing you sent to me was last year.
Yeah. Well, last year was only like 5 months ago.
Shit. Last thing I sent to you was like 2 years ago.
Last year was last VGO, you retard.
What do you want from me? It wasn't. I'm talking 12 months ago.
12 whole months ago.
The last thing I told
12 whole months ago, and I don't think your team was. Wait, how did VN do in
bad? They
18?
lost.
In 18, they made it SR2.
48 teams lost. I'm talking. How were they doing when it was
47 teams lost?
47 teams lost. Yeah, but
47. What did I say?
48.
48.
Yeah, I mean they all lost. Every team lost.
If it helps, I don't know how they did either, and I was their manager.
VN lost in SR2.
Yeah, see, so you were doing well enough at that point to make it out of the group stage. What kind of ass pats do you want?
He just really loves. Really loves it when you pat his ass.
No. You also wait. What day was this? Oh, wait. Oh no. Wait. When you sent this to me, this was. Yeah, VN were topping the group at that point. When you sent this to me. They were on 3, Egg was on 1, GGG was on 1, and TWG was on nothing.
You know what? Maybe if you'd given us some encouragement, we would have won.
VN and TWG again.
You know what? Because you didn't give us any encouragement, we lost like 4-0 to GGG. So that's what happens.
Yeah.
That's what happens.
Well, look, I'll be honest. I give the Skiji manager more encouragement than anybody. I don't know why, but for some reason, I always feel the need to say encouraging words to Skiji's manager. I don't know. Make of that what you will.
So we all have
He
GB
loves
Pen,
he
right?
loves tits.
No,
No, we don't have.
I
all
think
GB Pen.
DBG can do it this time. I think this
My
is the
boy,
meteoric run.
he's gonna
My
do
boy
it.
Streak.
Maybe
even
we can
My
better
boy
teams
Streaks,
down a medal.
he's been
Yeah,
we've been sleeping on
Pen.
streaks.
DB
We've been
Pen's down a
sleeping
medal.
streaks.
I know Digi was also down a medal, but it doesn't matter. Ignore that. It's not part of canon anymore. I'm striking it from canon. DBG are gonna do this. They're gonna get
In
5-0.
VGL GT that happened during the group stage.
We're overriding that
I'm-
canon with this movie.
Tired of this
The
nigga.
movie that we did on
I'm
Sunday.
tired of him. And thank God, GB Pen, once again, I call on you to kill this shitty, fraudulent team. Send them to an early grave. GB Pen, my hero. I will
Their way to a
take
final.
the time and reverse everything that Toki said about you 2 weeks ago, however many weeks ago it was.
What did I say?
You are the team that the VGL needs, not the team that it deserves.
What did I say to GB Pen?
You said they're fucking
You said
ugly
they're
and they should
shitty,
die.
They won't die.
You said
You
they're
"Fuck this
motherfuckers.
team."
They're motherfuckers. I hate them. I wish I could curb stomp them like in 1948.
You were genuinely more aggro against them than you were against any
probably the
team
wrong
that I
year.
can recall. It was like, what did GB Pen do? You were like, fuck this team. They just won't die.
Yeah,
And
you
I
they
mean,
said-
kill
that
teams
is
I like, or
that is
something
true.
like
That
You
is
said-
true.
You
I
said
do
die,
actually
motherfucker, die.
I do hate them,
motherfucker,
and
die,
for that
motherfucker,
reason, I
die.
actually do have DBG for this. And not just because I hate GB Pen, but because I think we've been sleeping on DBG. I think he was just holding back.
DBG's
offense.
offense.
The piss.
Hiding his
You are
power level.
taking the urine. There is
DBG's
no way that you believe that DBG is gonna win this.
DBG's offense has been sleeping on the cup, bro. Come on.
Yeah, they got like 11 goals.
I tell
Point
you what, buddy.
No,
I tell you what.
they
I
didn't.
tell you what.
11-7, bro.
They got blown the fuck out by Feg. They did nothing against the worst team in the modern VGL. And then they managed on free kick abuse to beat one of the other worst teams in the VGL. But both of their final two opponents were down a medal, by the way.
Yeah, well, DBG has been unlocked, dude.
This is
90
the
Yeah,
minutes,
they've
90
been unlocked.
minutes
If
of
there's
game.
any
They're
question
gonna
turn-
that a
they're gonna
team
play
that remains
90 minutes.
might be more fraudulent than DBG is insane and bang out of order.
They're gonna play 90 minutes of the best football you've ever seen. DBG has been unlocked. They're gonna win.
I'm gonna put
They're
the
gonna
game
win.
speed back to -2 and set
Yeah,
the match time to 30
that's
minutes
what-
and set cheat engine to like 0.25 speed.
Beat a streak. I
In
give
3
you
hours,
streak.
we'll
I give
see.
you. I give you permission to take that Kiryu gift that Karth pinged 14,000 people with, and ping Beeves with it if you beat GB Pen.
If
Do it.
I tell you, if fucking DBG wins this match, Beebs should just use that Kiryu as an avatar until next VG.
Yeah, you have to use it as an avatar.
Here's the thing, though. Here's the thing.
Imagine explaining that in
You
VTL.
should win this match. They're down a medal. You should win it. But we're saying if you win it, if you pull the improbable victory off against a team that's down a medal and it should be demonstrably worse than you and is worse than your team stat-wise, statistically, there should not be a chance that you lose this game.
Yeah, streak. You know what that
you
means?
managed
Clip this.
Overcome the overwhelming odds in your favor and somehow manage to win.
Clip
yes,
this.
you may post a smug Kiryu at me.
Clip this. Take the audio and put it over at DBZ instrumental, and that's your victory anthem.
Beebs, calm
was
down. It's
powering
just
up.
fucking diagrass. God.
I know, dude. Come
No,
on.
it's
You're
not.
getting so upset.
I didn't. You know what? This is fucked up because I actually didn't know that GB Pen was down a middle. I
They
was
are,
speaking
yeah.
DBG.
They are down
I
a medal.
honestly just thought I think
Angry
that DBG could beat them at full power.
Fucking
It's
red card
3
again.
teams in a row that they get to play down a medal. That is the most bull. It is the horsiest of the horse shit. What's
Yeah,
the
they'll probably
record
lose
of
as
teams down a metal Beebs? Okay, what's your record against teams down a metal?
Undefeated.
It's not 2-0, which is what it should be.
Undefeated, though. Undefeated.
Undefeated.
Look at
That's
you
true.
fucking
That's true.
lesions. It doesn't mean anything.
Streak has the
What do you
record.
mean? Oh, you mean DBG is undefeated?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, fucking, I don't, congratulations. You played 2 teams that were down a medal, and you're undefeated. Well done. They're not undefeated. They lost to Fig. What are you
Undefeated
talking
against teams down a medal. Feg had
Yeah,
all
but they're
their medals.
undefeated after that.
They're undefeated against teams down a medal?
Yeah, DBG.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well fucking done. You're still only 1-1 or 1-0-1, depending on how you format it.
It doesn't really matter because GB Pen don't have a chance. DBG will come at them with their full power. I'm predicting 5 goals.
For GB Pen.
Just in the game, not just from
predicting
DBG.
that Rezo hangs himself with his shoelaces.
The
When
one
he
GB
discovers
Pen, the
how
one GB
good-
Pen fan in here.
When Rezo discovers how good DBG is and knows that he'll never be able to match that power,
The one
he'll
GB
kill himself in shame. After he talked down to Streaks, his best friend, and the only one that believed in him, and he realized that he's been living a monstrous life the past few months.
Can you imagine? Can you imagine DBG versus AKG in the
with a
round of
shoe
16?
bomb.
That'd be sick, dude. I would pay money to watch AKG DBG in a round of 16.
That would be
I
great.
wouldn't. That would be the
hope that
most
happens.
one-sided
Oh my
stop
God.
I would ever
Yeah,
see
for
in my
DBG.
life.
Let's go.
Let's fucking
wouldn't-
go.
I
That's
would
right.
love-
That's
I
right.
would
That's
love-
right.
Good
'cause
game, dude. Listen, AKG and
As
DBG
much-
have only played once unofficially, and it was a great game, which means that if we play again, it's also going to be a good game. That's the way it works.
Rezo would be
handwrite.
ecstatic.
Hang on. I will handwrite 1,000 apology letters if you make it into. If you defeat AKG in knockout dive grass.
They have to be
I
down
don't
the
care
middle
what
though.
the circumstances are. If you defeat AKG in knockout dive grass, I will handwrite 1,000 apology letters.
I love this
1,000.
emote.
and
It's
I
on
will
stream
post-
now. No refunds.
I'll do it. I don't care. I just shit talked you a whole lot, but if you beat AKG, I'll write them.
Hey QD, can
All
you
right,
tell us what
who's
the round
next?
of 16 draw is so we can make our predictions?
AKG, you're up against DBG firstly. And
All
then,
right.
Let's go!
Yeah.
AKG, DBG, who you got?
I guess the way we'll do the way we'll do SR2 is we'll analyze we'll do okay. So
VN wins.
do you think
VN wins.
Do you think VN will beat whoever your pick is
Yes.
to advance out of SR1?
Yes,
I think
so.
that they will beat them. Not only they will beat them, they will beat them 4-1.
I think
So
I'm giving
you're
the
gonna
edge.
be the one managing, right?
I'm giving the edge to all the SR.
No, I actually
Okay,
am
then
for this
VN's
one.
winning then,
Yeah,
yeah.
VN's winning. I give the edge to all the SR1 teams. Like, I think SR1's really strong this
Really?
time around, but not for VN's case. VN should win this handily.
Yeah, it's gonna be the only one that loses.
I think normally the one to pick SR1 upsets as well, but I think that VN, well, I mean, again, it all depends. Are they going to manage properly or like their heads are stuck up their asses? I think VN is certainly, I think VN is capable of beating just about anybody when managed properly. When not managed properly, they look bad. But I'm still picking them to beat whoever advances out of SR1. I think there is a whiff of fraudulence about both Undertale and Alter.
I
A
think
whiff of fraudulence about fucking Alter.
Sniffers in
Okay.
chat.
Firstly,
there is at least a whiff.
I want to
Team
just
Wix.
mention that we made an implying arrow of Kiryu. I just wanted to point that out firstly.
Whoa, look at that.
Whoa.
And secondly, I think if UTG make it, they can stand. If they can stand against Alter, I think they can stand against VN.
VGG will have a
I
medal
will. I
back.
will actually
But-
say
Yeah.
that UTG definitely are a better team than Alter. If
Yeah,
UTG
if Alter
make
goes
it through, if Alter
Yeah.
goes through, it's a stomp. If
Yeah,
UTG
yeah.
goes through, it's more of a coin flip. So
Yeah.
that's my official
would-
predictions.
I would agree with that. I think UTG, if they can stand against Alter with their metal down, once they get the metal back, I think they can hold against VN and edge out something.
This next one is going to be tough. LCG or whoever advances out of SR1 between KFG and VGT.
Well, this is the first
LCG.
time. This is the first time LCG are going to be playing a whole game, presumably, with all 5 medals. So their power is lost, so they're going to lose.
If VGT, LCG, if KFG, KFG.
I agree.
You're really all on the bandwagon, eh?
Yeah, I agree with that
Bandwagon.
too.
The fur wagon.
The fur wagon. I've been on KFG bandwagon the whole time. The fur wagon.
The tail wagon.
Circle the wagon. Nobody circles the wagon like the Buffalo KFGs.
That's the friend wagon.
Very friendly.
This is real tough. I think like LCG has put in 3 really impressive performances in a row. So it would be hard for me to pick against them, and so I'm not going to. I think LCG wins. I think VGT is a really competent team, but
You know what?
LCG has really not blinked in any of their matches. They've gone up against some of the toughest teams that the VGL has to offer in some of the toughest situations, and come through. Oh, okay.
I think I'd agree with half of that.
Yeah. No, I realized which half you disagree with, and I agree with you now that I've looked back at what that group was.
They've played
in some of the toughest conditions that the VGL has to offer. Maybe not the toughest opponents, but the point is they've played in situations where they should lose and have won and fought admirably against AKG. They looked much better than I thought they would. I think much better than most people thought they would. Arguably better than they should have. So yeah, I'm not gonna pick against them. I think I think they take this one.
Ooh, you're gonna jump on that bandwagon, huh?
The brain wagon.
The lunacy wagon. I think of all the matches tomorrow, this is gonna be the one most likely to go to penalties. I could see that happening.
I can see that.
At least into extra time.
LCG does seem like that kind of team, you know, where they're a little bit is like glass cannony. Would that be the right word for it?
Kinda.
They've got a bit of that.
Kinda.
I mean, just against AKG, they were a glass cannon, but I'm not sure if that's universally applied.
Yeah.
It was back and forth against SGG too, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, next one, I think should be pretty easy, but I'm assuming that I'm going to get pushback on this. GBFG against either Bag or HGG2D.
If HGG2D, them. If Bag, GBFG.
I think SR1 wins regardless.
I agree. I think SR1 wins this one regardless.
Yeah, SR1. Yeah.
It's gonna depend on whose pace bin I fuck up first.
No,
because they're both gonna be written in this kind of way. Like I'm reading the GBFG one right now, and it's like written in a similar way to the HGG2D ones. To be honest,
it's gonna be GBFG. Am I the only one that races this team? Are you kidding me?
Yes, because I can't be the only one who looks at GBFG and says, "Okay, great, you shithoused out a win against." What, the second worst team in the league, and then you shithoused out a win against a team.
You're right.
Like
they're gonna win.
They only beat 2 of the worst teams in the league. So I'm
yeah. Well, they're up against 2 other teams that no one apparently rates. So fucking they'll do it again. Apparently, HGG are frauds. HGG2 are frauds, and you went on like a 10-minute tirade about how bag was shit. They'll do it again.
Did I?
Yeah, you did.
Yes.
I
yes, you
I
did.
Yeah, you
genuinely don't even remember that, but I picked HGG2D to
Oh, you're not so
move
confident
on,
now, are you,
and
huh?
I just don't remember.
Yeah, you would say that.
Do you know when the last time GBFG won a knockout game was?
Yeah, it was in
Last
VGL. I'm gonna
last
say
VGL.
it
No,
was
yeah.
VGL 14. It was
Beebs-
when Illbone managed them.
Beebs gets so mad when he's going off on a team that he just blacks out immediately after.
I'm
It
almost
doesn't even
certain it was.
require that. It doesn't even require that. It's just I don't remember from minute to minute the things that I say.
It was
So-
VGL
No,
X, by
actually,
the way. That was the
No,
last
it was
have-
X. It was X because they beat me. That
Nice.
was the last thing they beat, and it was a complete. It was literally the autopilot outlier as well. I remember testing against them. I tested against that team like 10 times, won all 10 tests, sent out the exact same thing, and then they won them.
Oh yeah, that was
Nah,
the
Lopez.
rare Rona GBFG.
It was
X.
and that team sucks. It should not have won at all. It was.
Well, they immediately
not a good
lost
team.
afterwards. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, it was not a good team. They should have lost that game. I was so
Yeah.
mad.
I have catastrophically bad short-term memory loss. Like it should probably qualify as a mental disability, but I don't think
Well,
it
Get
does.
your autism
And I
bucks,
don't
dude.
want to go to a doctor.
Get your autism bucks. You know how much
There's
money
too
you
many
get for
other
being
things for you that
autistic?
could qualify as a mental disability. So-
FNAF, GB Pen, DBG.
Oof,
Mm.
This
Well,
is a real.
Boy.
GBPen Advance, they get their shit back. And
This
I
is the real retard bracket, isn't it?
I
little
think
bit.
I have to go with my boy winning again.
You are once again taking the urine. I don't believe that. No.
No,
I
actually,
think
no. I
GB
agree
Pen
with
could-
him.
Oh, yeah.
I agree with him. I think that okay, look. Here's the thing: that if DBG beats GB Pen, they're probably doing something right now, so they could beat FNAF, a team that didn't look great. That's my reasoning.
I'm gonna look
I
like
am on
such
crack,
a
though.
fucking retard when DBG goes deep, but I totally I don't buy into this at all. Not even a little bit. I think GB Pen wins easily against DBG. Okay, maybe not easily, but I think they win against DBG. Fuck, I don't know.
FNAF
I
guess I'll buy into FNAF over GB Pen.
FNAF manager's pretty confident. Says the day tomorrow's the day DBG goes 1-0-1.
That's confidence, Beebs. That's confidence.
Can
you know.
you imagine?
Wait,
Cutie?
no, but you don't have a suspended medal. Huh?
No.
What?
But, yeah, you're right.
Who doesn't have a suspended medal?
DBG is
What?
undefeated against teams with medals down, so he'll get defeated once he faces a team that doesn't have a medal down.
But
No. I specifically wrote this in my notes. Fucking, where is it? It was I wrote it twice and then I never said it. Fuck, where is it?
Oh yeah, chicken
Um,
spins.
Very
Bro, did you
important.
forget?
I need to check my notes. Where the fuck is it? I wrote it twice. How can I not find it now?
Like that fucking Alex Jones clip where he's like, I have a meme for this. I don't know where I put it, but it really
What
says it
the
all.
What the fuck? Oh wait, okay, here it is. Yeah, no, I said I can't wait to hear about the news of Mike's incoming PED suspension, taking him out of contention for the SR2 match. That's all I had.
All right.
But yeah, I mean it's no. The fun ends here for DBG, and it wasn't that fun. We waited
I think
for
you're just
this.
a hater.
Yeah, what the
You know-
fuck did you expect? If it was grade A material, I would have remembered to say it when we were talking about the match.
You know what, Beebs? I think you're just a hater. I think that DBG is going to surprise everyone. Especially
Oh,
you.
if they do anything, they'll certainly fucking surprise me.
All right, round of 16 picks.
Who's
What?
in it?
It's hard to
Talk to me
pick when you
talk
don't
to
know
me
who half of
tomorrow
them are.
about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we know someone who knows.
Well, okay. So Yahweh is suspended for SMTG. So what do you think of their chances against whoever they get drawn against?
SMTG will shoot 4 shots, 2 of them on target, and beat a team 2-1. The other team's stats don't matter.
Both goals will come between 65 and 90.
Yep.
As is the law.
And
math
there will
indie
be
final.
there will be no goals aside from that. Just those 2.
If 5NAF makes it out of survival, they're getting drawn into those last 2 round of 16 games.
Yep.
Cutie's getting
when
his
I
personal
look-
bracket.
When I look at the round
Wow.
of 16 right now, the teams that we
Someone
know,
I love. Will
this is a
Jones.
this is a
Quarterfinals.
murderer's row. Like these teams, these are all teams that I look at and say, yeah, this is like, this is gonna sound retarded because obviously, but I look at them and I say, this is like final day material. Like this team could go, this team could go semis or further
You think SS13
for
is
most
going
of
to
them. I
semis?
think. Wait, where is SS30? Oh, did they?
They're at the
They're
very
not.
bottom.
Oh
They're
yeah,
uns-
they're being.
they're
unseeded.
unseeded.
Yeah, they're
Yep,
unseeded.
unseeded.
Yeah, I'm talking about sneeded teams, not unsneeded teams. That
Well, there you go, Bert.
Uh,
You waited for Beebs' approval, and he said you're shit.
You don't count.
You can go to bed now.
I waited for this. Well, okay. So how about this? We'll look at the teams that the sneeded teams for the round of 16. Who do you think beats out of the teams here that we know?
I think can beat PSG. I think they can beat SMTG.
I would agree with
I'd
agree with PSG for sure.
SMTG's down a medal. I think can exploit
Yeah,
that.
I think they should. Yeah. Well, how about 2Hug? You think? I think they could beat 2Hug for sure.
I don't think so. I think 2Hug is going to be that one team probably tested against that they can't beat.
See, I think again, and I've been predicting this for forever, and it hasn't happened yet, but maybe if I predict it enough, it'll happen. I think in that theoretical match, goes up on 2Hug early and 2Hug implodes.
Well, that's how you beat 2Hug, right?
Well, yes.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, historically, that's how every team that has ever beaten 2Hug has beaten 2Hug is go up early and then wait for them to shoot themselves in the face.
Yeah, teams beat 2Hug by scoring more than 2Hug does.
That's true.
That's
right.
not what I said, and
That's not what I said. I'm offended you said that.
Reduce the things that I said down to such a simplistic summarization. That is not what I said at all. So fuck you. I don't know that I would pick them over TWG, Indie, AKG, PCRG. Maybe I'd pick them over Feg.
I think PCRG is the best needed team. After PCRG, give me AKG. After AKG, give me.
That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that I think that when 2Hug is chasing a lead, I think that's when they are at their most dangerous to themselves. If that makes sense, or not chasing a lead, but when they're chasing a team,
when they feel that they
when
need to
can
make
be-
changes.
Right, when they feel that they need to make changes to score goals, I think that's when they are the biggest danger to themselves.
So you could have just said their live management is shit, and then that would have.
Well, I try to be a little bit more diplomatic than that. Sometimes.
That would be a first.
Beebs is a nice poster.
I'm a diplomat.
Beeps.
Yeah, you
absolutely
stupid
not a nice-
nigger. Sorry, I was just imitating the nicest poster, Beebs.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
noted Beeps
I'm
quote.
pretty nice.
Yeah.
Beeps is nice before the slurs come out.
He's
Yeah.
Did
nice
you
as
post
long
the
as
intro, by the way? Did you play the intro?
I
As
did.
long as
I
you're the
did. I
SG.
did. I did.
As long as
I
you're the
reminded
STG manager,
But-
Beebs is nice to you. If you're not the
Well,
STG manager,
Yeah, put that in your
Beebs-
fucking game
Beebs-
tips if you dare, 4CC.
Beeps is only Beeps is only nice to the SKG manager and Joey Voto. That's it. Actually,
Yeah.
no. You were shit talking him. No, you weren't. You were praising him. I don't know. I wasn't
praising
here.
him.
Yeah, you said he didn't belong in the. I don't remember what it was. I
Well,
wasn't
no,
here.
what I said was put him in Canton, which is where the Pro Football Hall of Fame is.
I remember that. I remember that.
He's so good, he'll be in 2 Hall of Fames.
Yeah, Joey
Yeah.
Voto in the Football Hall of Fame for throwing a football.
I think Matt completely missed when I said that because he just immediately started arguing with me about it as if I had said Cooperstown, but I said Canton. Anyway, fucking what were we talking about?
Oh.
That
Something
dude
about
Beebs hates
at
everyone in
or-
DBG for some reason.
What?
Yeah,
I
that's what,
didn't. Oh, that hates everyone. No, I don't. No, I don't. That's ridiculous. I don't.
easiest way to,
I don't
easiest way to do
hate
it is,
anybody.
is take the round of 16 teams. Who would you say has the best shot at? Let's go with top 4. If you had to pick a top 4.
I think PCRG is going to end up with a good path to make it.
No, it's definitely looking. Barring a shitty draw, it's favorable.
Like,
I don't know. 'Cause
unless-
I feel like these unsneeded teams are killers, and like the SR1 teams are deep killers too.
Yeah, especially GGG and AT. Like they're just sitting there waiting. Like, oh, we're gonna kill these guys. We're just sitting there sneaking.
Yeah.
we're
GG
gonna
and
kill you.
We're gonna kill you. And then SS13G. I don't know if I think they're bad. I think they're bad.
What do
I
you
don't
mean you
know.
think they're bad?
I don't know.
Let me see. What is? I have 2 options here: the clowniest possible top 4 and the
Aw.
Hail Satan top 4.
You-
Clowniest
You realize review. Nobody said anything about review. Review is definitely getting top 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're going to be
Somehow.
there probably. Cause
I
they're
think
the one
with
nobody
review,
expects.
it depends on their draw.
I'm gonna review their tactics.
Whoa,
Here, the
no.
clowny top 4 would
PSG is
be
underrated. No, that's fat keto FC.
Fat Keto FC. I mean, someone already saw the script.
the clowny
That's
top
true.
4 I have is Feg, 2Hug, Indy, and SS13, just for the dumbest possible top 4.
Give me my top 4 will be strongest teams here. Give me PCRG, AKG, Indy, and then
Bro,
what?
AKG and Indy are playing in the quarterfinals if we both win.
Fucking
Yeah.
who cares? Oh, whatever. Okay, PCRG, AKG. I have to actually look at the bracket then.
Bro,
I have to look at the bracket then instead of fucking picking. PCRG, AKG. Then fuck it. If I can't get Indy, I'll say GGG and then TWG in that order.
You know, looking back at it, I think I could get on board with PSG being underrated.
Sure.
They beat VGT, whom I really like. Now, maybe it was bullshit, maybe it wasn't. I don't know.
it wasn't.
But
They were
the
better
point
team.
is, they beat them. They beat Lil Sif, who I think Lil Sif is also a competent team. They didn't have an especially great go of it, but they beat Lil Sif. VGT beat Lil Sif. I could go with PSG being a little bit underrated.
I think y'all are overrating PCRG a little bit, to be honest. And there's no ill will
Wow.
against PCRG, but I feel like you're kind of overstating their strength. I think they could maybe make quarters depending on who their opponent is, maybe even semis, but like I don't think they're gonna win at all. I don't think they've done enough to justify that.
The
No,
other
I
knockout
actually
bracket.
agree. I agree with you completely on there. I think they overperform.
They
What
drew
else?
against HGG2D. They
One
beat up
fucking guy
VRG.
in One fucking guy in 4CCG said PCRG is final day tier, and now it's in my head.
Yeah, but it was Nomo.
It was
You
me.
can
I-
just-
Well,
No one's in it.
here's the
I
other
mean,
option.
The
what
biggest
more do you want
PCRG
PCRG to do? Do you want them to score 3 more goals?
Against
I
a
wanted
team
to
that
impress
doesn't
me.
suck, yeah.
Well, they
Yeah,
don't.
that's impressive.
Well, AKG played 3 teams that suck.
And we scored 4 goals.
AKG
and I
always
say
plays
that-
They
3
scored
teams that
2 more
suck.
goals than PCRG. Wow.
Yeah, well, AKG have made 4 fucking finals, and PCRG have made dill dong diddly squat.
I didn't say anything about
They won a
AKG, by the
Mobile.
way. You brought that up. I was
They
just saying
won Mobile
PCRG
Bowl.
in a vacuum.
Okay.
You know who
Done
else-
that.
You know what?
No,
Okay, then
no,
fine.
no,
I'm
no,
going to
no, no,
I'm
no.
going to single
You know
out
who else
Toki
has
then.
won
Fine.
Mobile
Hey, no, shut the fuck up. I don't
The
care who wins Mobile Bowl.
Walter.
Tell me right now your top 4.
47th. Me?
Yeah, your top
Yeah,
4.
Toki. Okay.
VN.
Holy shit.
AKG.
Not even on the board.
uh,
Jesus Christ. You're done.
Yeah,
QD, you're next.
they're gonna go through VN, AKG,
Next.
Indie.
Jesus
who aren't
Christ.
even able to do it.
Another dude picked AKG and Indy. We can't do that.
SMTG.
Holy fuck.
Fair. You know what? I don't actually care. VN will go through to top 4, and that's the only one that matters to me. Every
Kino
other
with a
team is
90.
trash.
Let's see.
Every other team is
It's
trash,
not
dude.
protected.
If you're not, if you don't think that your team is gonna be there in the final, then why even manage? Fucking, we're gonna be in the final against AKG, and we're gonna beat them. That's what's
I
gonna
was
happen.
gonna say,
I'm just saying.
God hates me, so AKG is definitely making another final.
Yeah, probably.
I have 2 options, which is I said was Feg, 2 Hug, Indie, and let's go SS13. That's the dumbest shit
Look.
top 4 that I'd like to see happen.
Look,
But then we
Beebs.
have Hail. Then we have Hail Satan final, which is HGG 2D, AKG, Dragon Ball, and Total War.
Bro,
That's your
that
Hail
would be
Sa-
hype. That wouldn't be.
Why-
What are you
would-
talking
that's-
about?
Why is
That's the Hail
DBG
Satan option.
Hail Satan? Why is that Hail Satan?
They have
Because no matter what happens, you're getting a repeat winner.
Look, Beeves, look.
Oh,
Look, let me just
Uh,
tell you,
yeah,
the point of
this
this
is basically not even the same DBG that won 2
The
stars.
point of
Can we,
this-
can
the-
we come to that realization?
we can't come. The point of this is we got to be entertaining, right?
Don't
We got to
make rules for
entertain
that.
our options. It's so easy to just say AKG will win, but we're not going to do that. And you know what? I don't think that's going to happen. I think AKG gets SS13G and loses. And
Yes.
then SS13G loses, gets blown the fuck out to Indy. And then
Oh my
Indy
God.
gets blown the fuck out by VN in the top.
This
in the
is the
quarter
guy that
runoff.
was saying that I was cooked. Dude, you are on crack.
If that
What are you
happens,
talking about?
where Ponzer is coming on the show for real.
If
real,
that
cap.
happens, we're gonna replace you as commish with Ponza. That's what will happen.
QD, rig it,
What?
rig it.
I more or less liked most of what you said, so sure, yeah.
Yeah, all right, there you go. It's
It's
done.
happening.
I think that last
happening.
part. I didn't
Let it be!
but
I would, man. Okay, yeah. I mean, the all the pointing out of Indie AKG being a possibility in quarterfinals. That would be fun. That would be a fun matchup. I kind of want to see that.
We need that battle for QD Soul. It's a rubber match. They won 1, we won 1. We needed that third
that's
one.
true, yeah. And I'm afraid I have to remind the court.
I forgot that AKG
I have to
won
remind-
one of those because the other one was like a 7-2
Yeah.
in favor
Yeah.
of Indie.
It
you
sure
streamed
fucking
it.
was.
Yep,
Yeah.
I sure did.
I have to remind the jury that I have been
And
saying
AKG's
since last VGL that this was Indy's time. This one.
What concerns me about Indy is
So-
I feel like both in VGO 17 and VGO 19, they looked very, very good in groups, and then they immediately lost.
True.
Wait, VGL
Now's the time.
X4 is that 14?
That's 40.
That's 40.
Oh, 40.
Commissioned
Okay.
by Foster.
In another 10 years, sure, we'll have
Yeah.
we'll have Foster as commish.
Foster will be like
Uh,
50, dude.
Foster is
Yeah,
amazing
I
'cause he's a
remember that
concept.
because I remember
Foster
thinking,
level.
yes,
I don't know. I made
my
shit up.
Pez, my I remember thinking,
Oh, believe me.
yes, I love this. My Pez hates AKG, and then I don't think AKG ever lost on my Pez again.
Yeah.
Yeah, after the 7-2, you thought, yeah, you got the anti-AKG Pez, and then as soon as you thought that, we just kept winning.
Oh,
Which
is
you
that
think?
right? Beebs says your Pez to your face.
Yeah, well, that's.
You have to remember,
Does it
this is
hold
not a
you down?
surprise. My Pez hates me.
Hey, whoa! How do I delete posts in SciTube? You can't leak that shit, dude. Delete that shit. What the fuck? Who said you could post that?
What happened? And his Pez makes GFG lose. Yeah, I know.
It does.
Like,
It does do that.
Okay, the only time that I can recall that GFG has won on my Pez was last VGL against DBG, where I remember thinking, this is it. Like, GFG is gonna shit themselves. It's right back into, well, I don't think at that point they were like eligible for qualifiers because they'd already won something.
Yeah, they
Like,
already
were-
had beaten SG and tied PCRG at that point.
Yeah, they were out of harm's way at that point, but I was thinking that's it. Like, this is how they let me down.
Can you
And
keep
then-
doubting there? Can you keep going back to the pessimistic way of looking at the team then? Because it seems to do better for your Pez.
I've never stopped. I've
Okay.
never not been pessimistic about GFG's chances.
Okay, good.
That's it.
And why
Well,
doesn't it
it's
work on
the-
your
the-
Pez? God,
Pez,
actually,
Pez
no, I know the
21
answer to that.
GFG
Pez
was
secretly
good.
knows
That's why
what
I
you
said
want.
we need to go back. We need 21.
Look, the GFG manager just has to unlock 19. 90 minutes of domination. It's coming.
I don't see it unless daughter maybe eats shit next poll.
Fucking make it happen, rig it. I don't know.
Let me get this shit off my screen.
Do something. The GFG, please come through for this team and get rid of SOP. Like, or
Okay,
demote-
that part is going to be a much
demote
harder
her
sell.
to a
I have
medal.
bad news for you
Okay,
there.
it's almost been 4 hours, so I think we're good to wrap it up here.
Well, we're not even talking about the knockouts anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let it be known.
Who do you think wins it all? I don't know. Round robin go. Who wins it?
Oh, boring.
Shocker.
Beebs next.
Oh, why do I have to be next?
Because you should have started, but Braylon said it first.
I think TWG keeps
Boring. Next.
I'm gonna say I'm backing the horse so hard. I'll say PCRG. Scully, go.
I don't actually think TWG is gonna win. I just know
Fucking
that if
liar.
I shit talk them, they're gonna win.
Don't lie.
despite
Dude, what the fuck? Stop lying.
Remember the tirade that I went off on?
Dude, I do remember it because
Well, no, I
they.
can't
I
believe
do,
anything you say.
terrible.
So.
I do
And they
remember.
fucking won.
I do remember because they took that and put it in their hype video after they won.
Oh, did they really?
Of
I
us shitting
didn't.
on
I
them an
don't
ass.
even-
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought it was like of me specifically, but
No, it
yeah, I
was of
do
all of us.
vaguely remember. Yeah. Yeah. Well,
before you
hey, look, you
rudely
deserve
interrupted
that.
him, you
Yes.
rudely interrupted him. Go ahead, Scully.
Thank you.
I rudely interrupt everybody.
Thank you. Thank you. So, I will be wearing my clown wig, my clown nose, my clown shoes, and I'm gonna say SF13G is gonna take it. There we go.
Shit.
Get
QD.
the fuck out of here.
Indy.
Last time I
Indy.
told you that you were wrong and an
Yeah, that
idiot,
makes
though.
sense.
You
They're
beat
here.
Alright.
me in
Said
the
it before.
pick'em, so-
All right,
Yeah,
let's
so
see
there we
what,
go.
let's
So
see
there
what
it
it
is.
says.
Wait, Toki. You skipped Toki.
VN.
Oh, okay. Silly.
This says random number 12, so it was team 12 here in the round of 16.
SS13G.
Yep. Okay,
uh,
fuck it. We're going with SS13G. RNG's.
Bird, are you
Trust
still
the
here?
plan. Trust the plan.
I know you're still here, bird fucker. Make a pick.
Bird fucker.
Bird
Yeah,
fucker.
bird fucker.
Bird fucker, make a pick. You're not typing.
I
Fuck.
think I can guess which team he's gonna pick.
Oh, well,
He's
yeah.
gonna
You're
say
right.
Idolmaster, isn't he?
You're right.
Pretend
I'm bird right now when I say this.
Or he's gonna say AOG, hee hee, and winky.
There
I
you
don't
go.
know. Maybe I'll
bird.
pick.
One
I'll pick GGG so that somebody's got to write the world's biggest apology.
To who? You?
You were the one that wrote the apology to this
Yeah,
particular
I've already written one, so I'm exempt.
All right, for
You
real
gotta
now.
write another one.
For real now. We'll be signing off. We'll be back on Sunday. QD told me I have to put the shitpost box in a separate poll. so people
Oh
can
yeah, this
repeat.
is the idea.
That was the
'cause I read
idea. So
the notes.
there'll
no,
be a
we're gonna be up until like 6 a.m.
Yes,
Serious?
we are.
there will be
Serious?
feedback. Please give me all your feedback. Tell me in Discord or here in the chat. I'll be here for like 5 more minutes. What you want to see on it. I'm not gonna ask about pets. I'm not gonna ask about patches. We're done with that. We're kind of decided. I think the only thing we're considering is rule changes. We might have a section for that, but we'll see. We're kind of comfy right now. So if you have
Are we
anything
going
to
to ask
suggest-
about production value?
Yeah, the
and-
usual production value,
Yeah.
commentary, etc., etc.
Side events, what people thought of the side events. Maybe.
Side events, right? If you want us to use the side tube more often, realistically, I would like it if it's not me doing half the events like it was this time around. But that'd be sick.
Power Pro, I think, is fun.
It's really fun,
I've been
yes.
I've been enjoying Power Pro.
Yeah, Power Pro is really cool.
Fuck you.
I wanted to do Worms, but Power Pro took up so much time. So yeah, I think a lot of people like
Beebs to stream every VGL day and for
I
every
like-
VGL day to go for 12 hours.
I think VGC,
No.
VGLCW was pretty well received. We could probably keep that as post game
yeah.
shows for group stages.
Yeah, sure.
Yep.
Anything else? We'll figure it out. So next time around, bring your funniest posts, because if your thing is unfunny in the shitpost box, we are not reading it.
They're gonna let
You
me
hear
read
that?
it.
You
That's
hear that?
not true.
You hear
I'll
that?
read
You
it.
who has Plap ready to post 750 times? You're getting skipped, buddy.
I can't wait.
We're not.
That's gonna be
needing
me.
Repeats. Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
gonna be me, but I'm gonna interspace it. I'm gonna vote on my 30 alternate accounts.
It's fun. If you can't think of anything, just grab some ERP or some shit. I don't know.
Give
No,
us
some,
real
like,
opinions.
fanfic or some bullshit, and just like
Don't
find
do
and
that
replace
because you get the
every
fucking
name
Arthur fan.
That's exactly what I was thinking of.
with Koki and
That's
every
exactly
other
what I was
name
thinking of.
with Kiyose, and it'll be great.
But yeah,
yes.
for real, guys, thank you so much for listening through all this. Detroit's going to go live with the Eastern Conference Finals. It should have been an hour ago, but we droned on.
Oh God, I'm sorry, Detroit.
It's
Jesus.
fine. It's fine. He said he was waiting for us anyway. And
Is he drunk yet?
I really hope not. for his own safety. For his own safety, I really hope not.
We
He said yes. Okay, well, let's get this
But
shit
he
on the
spelled
road.
it correctly, so I don't believe him.
I'll see you guys. I'll see you guys later. We'll see you Sunday. Hopefully, whoever wins, you guys can enjoy this.
That's a
Yeah,
certainty.
now Nomo can go help his friend move.
Now I can go get my dick sucked. Yeah. Good night, everybody.
Later,
Good night.
everyone.
Move a dick in his ass.